Goosey is in first. They say the Chad. Very well, Iron Chad. Let us embark. Greetings to you too, Niao. What do you offer me? Random rare for 7 max hit point is very tempting, but I love the boss swap on the Ironclad. I know people love that burning blood, but the hard-to-swallow truth of the matter is that most boss relics will save you that 6 hit points and more. Not to mention, the Iron Chad already has ways of obtaining healing. Everybody gets the bites, but he could also get his filthy mitts on Reaper and Feed. What's the second option here? 100 gold again. I'd rather have the 250 gold for downside. Max hit points for 250 gold is amazing. Tell you what else is amazing, this path I'm being offered. A very late spicy elite. And I can path into him following this bonfire. How about the merchant options? I could just forego all spending on Act 1. Iron Chad is strong enough to handle such things. Don't like only taking on one elite here. I'm essentially trading elites for bonfires by taking this route. It all depends on how things go. Perhaps I should take a path like this. Get lots of card rewards, get here. If I feel like I'm an elite crusher, I take this route. If I do not feel like I'm an elite crusher, we refine our deck through upgrades and become an elite crusher. There's no way to dance between two unless I luck out into winged boots. Is there another path that offers better flexibility? Actually, this route can jump into that route, so it's probably more prudent to take on this elite and then jump out if things look bad. What about the right route? Do we let the right one in? It's pretty much the same story, except we can squeeze in one more. Okay, if we feel super duper powerful, we take this route, but what are the odds that after 4 fights and nothing else, we are that powerful? I think not high, but let's see what a random rare... Ooh. Well, chat, I turn to you. It's 50-50 for me. Random rare relic or random boss relic? The boss relic has higher highs and much lower lows. Busted Crown would pretty much kill the run dead on Act 1, Turn 1. Snecko Eye would be run defining and run winning. Boss random rare, boss relic, boss random, boss, burning blood, more relics. God, that is alright. It bit blue ship sailing along the something something. You are not it. Let's take the random rare. It's 300 gold. That's terrible. Or is it? This route just became get to that merchant as soon as possible route. That mercs this option, turns it into this option. Okay, so I just kissed goodbye one bonfire, and I'm okay with that, because spending this 400 gold is a very good way to strengthen ourselves enough that we might even take this coveted 4 elite, including Burning Path. Money can be exchanged for goods and services. Well noted. Thank you, Niao. Some days you just wake up to this, don't you? 12 unavoidable damage, but thanks to not taking the boss swap, we're able to heal. Wasn't someone just talking about how the boss swap can save you more than the damage that you heal? Couldn't have there, that's for sure. Ugh, man, this is getting worse before it gets better. Okay, could you do me a solid and die? Thank you. Oh, we got the best potion as the first potion, the Entropotic Brew. It could be anything. It could even be literally unlimited potions, because the Entropotic Brew can spawn an Entropotic Brew. This, on the other hand, sucks hard. The only damage option is Sword Boomerang. Jake doesn't like Sword Boomerang. It's pretty good if you have strength gain, but the randomness of its target and the overall low damage just isn't what I look for most times. This is either a skip or taking the True Grit. True Grit desperately needs an upgrade to not be terrible. We shouldn't be shy on upgrades on this. It's not Havoc. Not in a million years is it Havoc. I'd only take Havoc if I had the Frozen Eye to be able to see what it plays. Or a lot of War Cries to ensure I know what I'm playing. Let's grab that True Grit. Shop, help me out. I need damage options. Where's my Hemokinesis? Where's my... not Bludgeon, but... Ooh. You make a difficult option here. Searing Blow. Early Searing Blow. Early Apotheosis. Really nice relics. Holy moly. With all this money, what's a man to do? Apotheosis Lantern would not be bad at all. However, this does not strengthen me for the upcoming fights. Not at all. Stop chatting me up, right? I'm trying to make a decision here. Start each elite combat with 2 strength. Well, I didn't take the strength scaling card of the sword boomerang, so that's a no-go. This tells me I'm not taking this purple path. That's just not happening. Unless the Entrepot is something amazing. I'm thinking it's Apotheosis Lantern and we upgrade the Apotheosis first opportunity, which is here. Then I'll feel a lot more like killing elites. And then I guess we take on 2 elites instead of 4. Might never see an Apotheosis again get in here. Lantern is too good to turn down. And now I have no money. Unless I want armaments. Which is far less important when you have Apotheosis. So those 2 will do me. Thank you kindly, merchant. Best thing we can see is armaments on turn 1. And we don't see it here. That is a shame. Did I say armaments? Because I meant... Goodbye, defend. Apotheosis turn 1. We don't even see it turn 2. Well, this is what you might call not very good. This fight's already getting away from me. 12 and 9 is just not enough to kill you. Why did you exhaust the defend there? Because offense is superior here. I didn't want to draw that defend when I needed more attack damage. Of course, it was a moot point here. How do I minimize damage here? And possibly save my Entrepot for the elites? And when I say Entrepot, I mean this Entropotic Brew. If I Apotheosis defend, I take 3, and I'm much better suited for finishing the fight. Because 3 strikes with them upgraded to 9 damage will kill. I think that's my best out here. Wasn't thrilled about using the Apotheosis that late into the fight, but here we are. And we get our 3 strikes. 1, 2, goodbye. 3 unupgraded strikes would not have managed that, although could have defend, striked, I suppose, taken 1. That might have been better play, come to think of it. Explosive Potion and some options. I like Shrug It Off. I'm not the world's biggest fan of Inflame. It's just too lackluster. Our boss is Slime Boss, though. I might really need that extra strength. Makes it easier to take strength scaling things. I need damage output. We haven't taken a single damage card, so it's either... Well, it's not Clash. It's never Clash on A20. Not thrilled about this. Give me that Inflame. Yeah, we need more card rewards. We need damage. Where's my Hemokinesis? This is what this is. This is Strike, Strike, and True Grit away 1 defend, and use the other full block. Hello, Apotheosis, but this is not the Apotheosis time, unfortunately, because I'm busy getting my butt whooped. I'm also weakened. Well, I'll tell you what this is. Goodbye, Explosive Potion. Oomph. Thank you, Explosive Potion. I have an Entrepot, so I feel better about using my second potion. Twin Strike is a perfectly serviceable damage-dealing card. Upgrades to do 7. With the Inflame, it will do 9 or possibly 10 twice. Headbutt, on the other hand, is a no-nonsense 9 damage card that allows me to almost redraw a card. If I draw something that I wasn't able to play, I can bring it back. Great for true gritting down a deck. Good for causing infinites. Get in here, Headbutt. If you're wondering why I'm not using the Anthropotic Brew right now, it's because even though the chance is low that I get a potion, it is there. So if I use the Entrepot and then get a potion award, I'm going to feel bad about having taken up the slot. Hello, Slaver. Hello, Slaver that wants to hurt me. He really wants to hurt me. Not seeing the early Apotheosis, not even seeing the mid-level Apotheosis. Am I willing to take yet more damage? The way this is going, you're going to net me next turn. Which does give me a good opportunity to Apotheosis and Inflame and then murder you. However, then I'd need to block, and I don't see the block happening. Bleh. This early game is far from thrilling. I'm kind of grateful for keeping the Burning Blood. Yeah, there comes the nastiness. Better hope that I can block pretty well next turn. So we cannot play attacks, but fortunately defending is easy. Very easy. Also vulnerable. Very vulnerable, but now you're very, very dead. Donk, donk. Alright, keep the healing flowing, we certainly need it. Big Pommel Strike Believer me. It's a great upgrade as well for the draw 2. I am slightly considering this path. Our hit points are good, our potion is good, the Relic is good. If I upper deck the Apotheosis, it should be an easy kill. Power through with no way of dealing with the wounds. Well, it's not that we have no way. I have True Grit. It's a very, very chunky defense card. 20 block. And we might end up with synergies with wounds. But I do like Pommel Strike. Tough call. I mean, we're never considering Body Slam here. We don't generate block to the point of using it as a weapon. Does Headbutt work well with either of these? Headbutting Pommel Strike is often nice, but headbutting Power Through to get the... Yeah, Power Through and Pommel Strike work well together, but... I can only choose one. Let me think. Slime Boss is the boss. What does that tell me to do? Tells me that adding more wounds into my deck is going to leave me stuck with all those slimes. Give me that Pommel Strike. Alright, chat, what do we do? Do we do the 4 elite path? Our hit points are good, the potion is good, the deck is not very good. But with some good draw, we can take care of anything, right? Sometimes a man must be brave, and this is one of those times. Bring it on. It's Lagavulin. That works well for me, because... I can get Apotheosis and Inflame down before the match truly starts. I'm not going to risk that True Grit. It might target Pommel or Headbutt. Apotheosis, please. Hey, we get Apotheosis and Inflame. Wonderbar. Our next draw blows, but whatever. Yeah, super, super sucks. We just do some mediocre damage. You either wake him up that time or he wakes up naturally. Might as well get the damage in first. Thanks to our upgrades, we can just full block. However, full blocking Lagavulin's not great because you need to kill him before he siphons your soul away. This is more like it. Get the bash down for the vulnerability. Do I take that 20 on the nose? He's going to be vulnerable during his Siphon Soul and the next one. I need to kill him during those 2 turns. So that speaks to headbutting him right now and bringing back... Well, any damage option, really. Not the bash. Bring back... Headbutting a strike is the right option here, but I'm curious what potion we could use to help us out. Well, neither of these, that's for sure. The fairy is a nice find, however. Could I True Grit save 9 and still kill this thing? I'll have 2 turns to kill you. 85 damage to do. Strike and Pommel Strike will make a good way towards it, but I just don't think it'll be enough overall. I need to deal the damage. Yeah, there we go. Take that 20 on the chin. That's why you've got the Iron Chin. This works kinda well. Yeah, we've won this, no problem. We even pretty much know what our draw is. No point wasting my artifact potion on blocking something that does nought for you, Lagavulin. We could have played the defend then. Saved ourselves 8 or so damage. However, what we do get is a fantastic relic, the self-forming clay. Whenever you lose hit points, gain 3 block next turn. Slay the Spire is a game of snowballing. You do well, you do better. You do bad, you do worse. Rare do you find something that actually counters the snowballing, and this is one of them. So if we're on a losing streak somewhat, we get bashed about in a fight, we gain block for the next turn, allowing us to bounce back. There are very, very few things in the game that work that way, but this is one of them. Give it to me. Jake loves uppercut, uppercut loves him. It's a much, much better bash. Needs an upgrade, but you know what we have? Apotheosis. I hope I can get it bottled someday. No way in hell do we rest as the Chad. We need to upgrade something, and that upgrade needs to be Apotheosis to make it more playable. Yeah, uppercut's so good. Lets you do more damage, lets you take less damage. So it's a damage card, it's a more damage card, it's a block card, and it's an artifact stripper, all in one. What a great card. Alright, who's it going to be? It'll be the Sentry's 3. With turn 1 Apotheosis, I guess my praying for a bottle did work. Get the Inflame down, get the Pommel Strike down, and pray for a block card. I'm going to target the back Sentry. You always want to start by taking out one of the outer Sentries because they attack together. Easier to... Once you whittle this fight down to just 2 Sentries, you've got it in the bag. But the alternating 20 incoming damage is just not something you can really deal with for long on Act 1. Anyway, since this Sentry has the lowest hit points, we target it, and we hope that we draw Defend right now. We did draw Defend. Wonderful. Take 2, block 3. Thanks for the free block. What was I talking about? Artifact stripping? It does weak then vulnerable, so the vulnerable kicks in rather nicely. However, is there a better way to play this? For example, I can strike headbutt, kill you, and that still allows me to true grit and full block. Also allows me to bring Pommel Strike back, and at this point, it's not just bringing cards back into my hand, it's delaying the onset of the daze that is good here. So absolutely that's what's happening. So just double check, these go together and form 27, you've got 26. If I targeted the front Sentry, we would not have lethal here, but using my giant lobes, the grey matter was able to pulsate to the point of allowing this to happen. Contemplating true gritting the uppercut. I will actually. There you go. I'd rather have the consistent defend than the uppercut. The artifact complicates matters, so got rid of that rather handily. Defend is there for me. Do I want the defend here and now? I'm alright taking 2. But I want the damage done anyway. I'll focus down this Sentry since it's attacking next turn. So that's a strike. And yeah, like I said, don't want to draw that defend right now. I want to save it next turn just in case I brick something. So I'll strike you, defend here. Again, take 2, block 3. No, the Spicy is the 4th of 4 elites, Dark Young. Yeah, see, there we go. Wanted the defend here. Although I've already got 3 blocks, so it really matters not, doesn't it? Play it or no play it, it's no big deal. This becomes a bit of a bigger deal, but this is why we have Pommel Strike, especially Pommel Strike Plus. Might be able to kill you. I can't kill you, alright. I said it's in the bag when there were only 2 left, but I'm constantly getting chipped away at by them. I still don't have Fatal. That's, unfortunate. I'll make sure you die next turn. Bring me back Pommel Strike. True Grit away Dazed. There we go. The fight is won now. Anything kills this Sentry. Especially you. And then anything kills you. Goodbye. Get our healing, get the ceramic fish. I'm the world's biggest fan of this. It's great when it's early, but it's also bad when it's early. The earlier you get it, the more gold you get. However, at the start of the game, you really need your power boosts so you can get your snowball going. This doesn't do anything until the mid to late game, so I'm always saddened to see it. But the other relics we've gotten so far have been fantastic. Speaking of fantastic, the double rare offer. The Feed, the Corruption, the Clash. Great Scott. I do not have the skills to hand to justify Corruption. I can always justify Feed. Again, the earlier the better. I need to get those maximum hit points fattened up. And our Relic. It's a small, modest chest, but you know what they say. The smaller her chest, the closer her heart is to you when you give her a hug. And inside this particular chest is the potion belt. Definitely taking that. Immediate regret for using the Entropotic potion when I only had 2 potion slots. But it could have really helped against Lagavulin. I think it was the right choice, even though it was clearly the wrong choice. Bonfire or Elite? It's got to be the Elite. We are slowly but surely becoming an Elite Crusher. I could even block the Vulnerable off of Gremlin with the Artifact Potion. Although I'd rather just kill him. Alright, let's go and take him on. It's not Gremlin, it's Lagavulin rematch. Okay. Here's what you do with Lagavulin. You bash him. He doesn't wake up. He becomes vulnerable. You still get inflamed down. I was not going to wait for Apotheosis and Flame. It's not that kind of fight. See, Apotheosis has not even shown its ugly face. Maybe it never will. Yeah, uppercut without an upgrade. But I could actually uppercut, headbutt, uppercut. Potential really bad stuff coming. If I wait till next turn, I might be able to get Apotheosis down, but I'm still in trouble. I think I will wait 1 turn, even though there's good damage output opportunity here. No, the damage output's too good to pass up. Uppercut, headbutt, uppercut. Yeah. Try not to regret it too much. Uppercut actually blocks for 5, so it's pretty sweet. On the other hand, Apotheosis could stop me taking horrible damage here. Nah. I'm not scared of you, Lagavulin. You're scared of me. Plus, extra free block. My favorite kind of block. I really want that feed off. I will delay the fight if necessary to get that feed going. I will not delay your life, however. Paunch. That's troubling. That feed might not come my way. I should definitely have Lagavulin on the edge so that I can kill him if things look too bad. Actually... Judgment call will have to be made here. Feed is good, but feed is not here. I can't even headbutt the feed. If I block... nah, forget it. I'm not feeding off of this. Would have liked to, but the risks were too high. I had to go through the whole deck, potentially, to get back to feed. Take the Dexterity Potion. Have space for it after all. Flex, Thunderclap, Anger. With Nunchaku, Anger becomes a bit better. 10 attacks, gain energy. Inflame makes Anger better as well. But Anger can really clog your deck. With True Grit and a relatively slim deck, we could easily get a Panda Box into an Infinite here. I don't think any of these really work with our deck. Yeah, Flex is better with multi-strikes like a Whirlwind. Thunderclap is just bad. If Thunderclap upgraded to be too vulnerable, then sure, but it doesn't. It upgrades to do paltry damage. Area of effect damage, but paltry nonetheless. That is a skip. Get me out of here. Never had any success with anger, says Athelwyn. He's cool, calm, and collected then. How is this not uppercut pommel strike? Because it might be Apotheosis. It's not Apotheosis. 9 will bring you down to 35, which is too far to bring you down by. It'll split you, and I don't want you to split. So instead, let's just toke a card and carry on with our lives. Become horribly frail, but then we don't worry about it, do we? Because I'm going to bash you and strike you. Splitting into 29 isn't great either, but better than taking 18. There's my Apo. Apo into a pretty poor defend, honestly. There's my Inflame waiting for me at the bottom of the deck. Any opportunity to feed on you? With a 9 and that... Yeah, we're going to eat the back one next turn. Hopefully it attacks us so that eating it is also blocking it. It is attacking. He knows what he's doing. It's also a good opportunity to Inflame Strike Feed. Nah, I think Inflame is a trap here. We'll get more damage just hitting this thing. So 9 and 12 is fine. Counter Thought. What if I eat the front? No, I need to eat the back one. What are you saying, Jake? The whole point is to stop taking that 10. Donk. You only get feed from the last blob, no? Well, feed can only be played once unless you have a way of unexhausting with Exhume or avoiding exhaust with Strange Spoon. You could eat the big slime if you are able to prevent it from splitting. That would mean you'd have to deal massive damage, which I was not in a position to do. Ah, crap, Nunchaku. Right when I can't use the energy. Keep them coming. Armaments is not very good. Twin Strike's okay. With the Inflame, with the Apotheosis, it's 20 damage on 1 energy. Fighting Slime Boss here kind of speaks towards taking Evolve. Draw 2 cards whenever we draw status. You know what? I think I will take the Evolve. I don't want to get a clogged hand against the Slime Boss. When do you ever, really? Oh, boy. A gremlin is madly shuffling cards on the table. The monster is a harmless one. 12 cards, match them, keep them. The first time I got this event, I did not read these 2 vital words. Keep them. I assumed if you match anything, you get a prize. So I matched 2 curses and got a curse. Okay. I don't want that bash. I really don't want that bash, but there is a 1 in 11 chance we get it. And we didn't. There's pain. Remember, bash, pain, pain. Now, yes, that could be the second pain to this, but on 820, there are 2 pairs of curses. There might be 2 pairs of pains, so the safest thing is to click here and ensure that we do not take the pain. But I'm no coward, we press on. Rupture is here. Corruption is here. Still don't want corruption, but if I got it for free, I wouldn't say no, so let's press on. There are 2 pairs of pains! Oh, my days, okay. The rupturing pain. What else is in here? Iron Wave. Well, I definitely don't want Iron Wave. So, no thank you. Alright. Maybe Corruption is worth going for? In which case we can take a 1 in 5 chance of getting Corruption. Had I already clicked on that? I think I had, right? Or was Iron Wave here? Let me think. I went first one, second one, third one. Fourth one. No, surely that Iron Wave is with this, which is also Iron Wave, right? And I don't want Iron Wave, so bleh to that. Ah, Corruption was above itself. Okay, we get nothing, but nothing is better than getting a curse. So we press on into the Spicy Elite. We have, well, there's no chance we die this Spicy Elite. I don't care if it's super steroided up Gremlin Ob with a fairy in the bottle and these potions. We win. So what is it? It's no Gremlin Obs at all. It's actually an even more terrifying matchup. Metallicized Sentries. Every turn they're enjoying 12 extra block against me. However, I have evolved turn 1. I think I just play it rather than waiting to Apotheosis it. I also would like to full block, but I might just get the damage going whilst they're not metallicized. So actually I'm going to... Oh right, I've got the extra energy, don't I? I can actually strike True Grit, and I will. Although... I'll do it anyway. Removing cards is not so great with what we have going here, but with Evolve down it's not so bad. Here's what we do. We get rid of the strike. I want the consistent block. Alright, so this is going to be a harder matchup than last time, but hopefully we're better prepared for it. This sure doesn't look better prepared for it. Not by a long shot, Chief. That Dex Potion's going down my gullet. This fight can get real bad real fast at this rate. Yeah, see, the constant metallicizing on all of them is going to make this very awkward. And Apotheosis bottoms itself on the deck once more. Okay. Life becomes more awkward, not less. Let's make you vulnerable while the going is good. Do we follow it up with more damage? I'd rather not take damage if that's an option, thank you. But in comes the 20. Maybe I'm going to wish that I had dealt damage. No getting around that metallicizing. There's Apo. But, and this is a big but, I should have dealt the damage, then I could kill you. As it happens, I would need to deal 27. 9, 9, 6, that's not enough. Hopefully the pommel gets me something desperately good here. It does, kind of. I never want to see that bash during this fight. Away you go. Alright, that'll do. Still a painful fight, though. Might even rest before the slime boss, believe it or not. With the way this is going. Yeah. My hand is full. Okay, well, I don't want to take any damage if we can avoid it here, so let's just block und strike und strike. The hell is this hand? Just gets funnier before it gets sadder. Okay, well here's what's happening. I'm eating you, no questions asked. Chomp. Thanks to the deck spot, I can full block this, although I'd love to uppercut you. That's not how this fight's going to be going. Let's take out the easier one. If I had a feel no pain, this fight would have been so easy. My hand is almost full. Alright, Inflame becomes a freebie now. Get these dazes out of my face. And let's start destroying you. Thanks to Nunchaku, helping me out a touch. Whew. Yeah, metallicized sentries are no joke. Without Evolve, we're already dead, by the way. It's a rare day that I choose Evolve. Also, if we hadn't played Evolve turn 1 and waited on the Apotheosis, we would also be dead. These days represent a very dead Iron Chad, which today we are not. Even so, what am I doing here? I'm not able to kill the back one, so since I love Pommel Strikes so much, and I already have a defend coming, we Pommel strike you. We headbutt back the pommel strike, and we take no damage. And now you're dead. Feels good. Feels real good. Give me back that pommel strike. Alright. This fight is over. Also brings up the Nunchaku, so we'll get extra energy. Could even have 5 energy turn 1 against the whatchamacallhim. Let's increment that a little bit more. There we go. 2 attacks will get extra energy. With 40 hit points, I don't think I need to rest, especially with a fairy here, so we're going to do an upgrade. Smiling Mask for all those all those card removes we're not doing yet, but we will. If we get a panda box, we're taking it, definitely. Getting rid of all of our strikes, lovely. Getting rid of all our defense, pretty bad. But we should get some block options out of it. Yet another potion, and... So there's a problem with Ironclad that makes him difficult to be consistent with, and it's this problem right here. You're offered cards, and they're all attacks. Not only are they all attacks, they don't do anything. Hurt the enemy, hurt the enemy, hurt the enemy. They don't advance the fight or scale meaningfully. Headbutt kind of does deck manipulation, but ultimately the turn you use this, it's just hitting the enemy. All the other players have a lot more cards that do things beyond just hurting the enemy. Scaling you up better, doing blocking or other actions along with this stuff. What I'm getting at is that I don't think I want these cards. Thanks to True Grit, I should be able to boil my deck down to just better cards pretty quickly. Headbutt implies the cards that advance the fight. Yeah, there's an idea to take another headbutt here, but what would I be headbutting yet again? Actually, against Slime Boss, there are good options for that, aren't there? I'll take a second headbutt, it'll probably be my last one. And the fight, or the event rather, is a fight. Okay, I have 5 energy here, don't forget that. So I can play everything. I'm going to start by eating one of these bastards. I can eat any of them, so I might as well eat the highest hit point one. Pommel strike it, draw evolve, eat it. Get my energy back. Have less incoming damage. I'll block more than I take. And we're okay. Also, I gained health out of that. Didn't get Apotheosis on the feed before feeding, but turns like this made me want to advance yet further and faster. This is grim. But I can block an additional 12, 13, 14, 15. Is killing a better option? That would take all of my energy to kill. Colorless Potion could help. Could be Hand of Greed. That would be welcome. Help me out here, Colorless Potion. Ha! Apotheosis helps me out this turn. Quite a lot, even. Panic button delays problems. Might actually do Apotheosis. Really was hoping for Hand of Greed, of course. With Apotheosis, what's going on? Still don't think I can kill with my 2 strikes, because they'll do, what, 6 and 6? Well, that would kill one of them. That's not sufficient. I think I need to take Apotheosis and block. Yeah, let's enjoy the full block here, shall we? Yep, and then I can bring something back, probably the Pommel Strike. The Pommel Strike is upgraded as well. Take out one of these spiky buggers. Unless I want to bring back block. I don't, I want to kill these things. Alright, thank you, Colorless Potion. You saved me considerable health. Panic button. Yeah, panic button means we don't block this turn. Although, looks like we don't block this turn anyway. Inflame adds 3. Still weakened, though. What's in the box? Ah, defense to get me out of this situation. And inflame to ensure that they die more horribly. With what's coming, yeah. Time for you all to go straight to hell. Do not pass go. Do not collect my $271. Huh, they're pretty serious about killing me, huh? Pretty damn serious. That's right, Plash, you can hover over these and the potions to get the information on your side. I have a little plugin for that. Well, this is unfortunate. Yeah, I can just Shoryuken one of them out of existence, but I'm still taking damage. Their hit points are annoyingly high. Oh well. Clap your hands, everybody, if you've got what it takes, because these are the breaks. Man, this whole fight's been going unfortunately. Please just freaking die. Donk. Alright, not glorious, but we get a replacement potion, and we get some options here. It's a little late for Carnage. I do like Carnage. It's very uncomplicated, big damage for 2 energy. But you have to play it or you lose it. Dual Wield, on the other hand. Choose an attack or a power and add a copy of it. So we could double up our Inflame. We could double up our Feed. Also, this can be played multiple times. Also upgraded to do even more of that. Give me that. And we're not going to rest. We're going to Smith. We've already upgraded our Apotheosis. Now we need to upgrade something that we might want played before we see Apotheosis. Or something that desperately helps us in this fight. Powers and one-use cards have priority in that case. Although Pommel, to get to it faster, is another option. Why Smith? Isn't that wasted? Not necessarily. Although we have Apotheosis and it upgrades the whole deck. If Apotheosis is on the bottom of the deck, I have to survive 4 turns. And I need cards that get me towards that Apotheosis faster. Wish I had a bottle for it. I can see the True Grit upgrade. It's kind of rough without Apotheosis. It is it's only 2 more block. I'm contemplating the Evolve. Nah. Probably just Pommel Strike. Gets me through the deck faster. There is, of course, just Recalling right now, if I think we can make do. The fight against Slime Boss is a bit slow anyway, but he does have his big Slime Crush on turn 3, and I don't have a good block option for that unless we... Actually, no, I just don't have a good block option for that. Even 3 upgraded defends blocking is just 8, 8, and 8. That's 24 against, I think it's 36 incoming. The upgrade will draw 2 on Evolve, which is a good upgrade for sure. Yeah, Fairy is a block option. I'd just rather keep the Fairy, especially with Potion Belt. Not an easy choice. We're doing Pommel Strike, though. Alright, have at. Don't want to play that until we have our good friend Apotheosis here. I think this is Uppercut Pommel Strike and hope that I draw Apo. Hey, it's Apo. Job well done. I'm okay doing that extra damage that way, though. Just about clicked end turn there. Right. It's Slime Crush next turn. I don't think I'm going to be able to deal enough damage, so I need to make sure I can block somewhat. We've got True Grit and Defend. If I headbutt a Defend, we should be able to block pretty mightily. So what is this? Inflame, Defend, Strike, Headbutt a Defend. Alternatively, I could... Ooh, Uppercut. Uppercut to make him weak for his big attacks. Another decent option. Potentially a better option. Could also Snecko, that's certainly an option. Unlikely to go my way that way, though. Definitely get my Inflame down. We're getting extra energy when we play an attack, and we're certainly playing an attack here. But I think it is Strike. I could also not do anything here, but I really want to bring back the Uppercut. Sure. Playing this does nothing, so away we go. Now he's going to yell, Slime Crush. Of course, now I have options. I could actually prevent him from doing a Slime Crush. I would get a very unfortunate split. Alternatively, I could draw all of these cards, randomize their costs. That's actually a decent idea. If I get Dual Wield or another card at low cost, then I could multiply the low cost card. I'm going to give this a go. Uppercut is free. Dual Wield Plus is only 1. Feed is free for the rest of the fight. This fight is 1. Get that bash down. Add 2 copies of Into the Hand. Well, I have space for 2 copies of it. Give me that. Although, if I put 2 copies of Feed into my hand, there's a possibility to feed 4 times in this fight. It's very... greedy. Very greedy indeed. Alright, what's the wise thing to do here? I didn't get Evolve down, but I think I should keep my feeds for some lovely big chunky eating. Doesn't it just die? I don't want to kill it, right? I want it to split, and then I want to eat its little slime babies. But I don't want to split it at too low hit points. That's a problem in itself. So I think I will strike it. And then I'll use 1 feed now. And then it's going to split into 2 18s. They'll be easy to split and even easier to eat. There we go. So now, in an ideal world... Oh man, I could just almost eat one right now. I forget what these do. I think you weaken and you make me frail. Or maybe you slime me and... Hang on, don't I have a bestiary for this? Swear I have something like... There we go. You do the frail. And you do the weak. I'm not afraid of being weakened. I'm a little bit afraid of being frail. So let's split you. Get rid of this slime. I don't really care about you doing what you do. I've got a bad feeling about this fox, says Yesteryear. I don't. I've got a hungry feeling about this, although I'm about to take some undesirable damage. Let's get the evolution down. Let's split you. It's worth taking this 10 if it means I can eat more. Also, we get extra block, which is certainly welcome. Turns like this become more troublesome. Okay. Remove a slimed and then dual wield to feed. Or maybe just play defend. But I still dual wield to feed. I should get Nunchaku off as well. So I'm going to eat you. You're doing the most damage. Chomp. Eat you. And now, do I drag this out in order to do that again? It's 8 extra max hit points. That's a pretty big number. Well, it's 4 really, because I could eat you right now. But if I eat you, I'm not eating the last one. as it stands, with all my super duper draw, thanks to the slimes, and my guaranteed block, it is a very good thing to wait out and do some more feeding. You have another feed in the deck. Oh, I do. How did I miss that? I guess I didn't play. Oh, yeah, that's right. That's right, I didn't play it. Thank you, well spotted. You numpty. This freaking guy. Alright, easy peasy. Just need to draw that and then eat you, and I just need to block until then. Who needs to block? Chomp! 95 max health coming out of Act 1. 3 out of 4 potions, and our rare card is... What do I want anyway? Reaper. It's not Reaper, but it is double tap, Impervious, and Demon form. I am a big Impervious believer, especially when my block game is not very good. Demon form is a greedy, greedy card. It's very heavy at 3 cost. Of course, if you end up with Snecko Eye, you laugh at this, but too heavy. Currently, my deck lacks block. We have only taken 1 block card in this entire act. We need better block. Especially if we end up getting Pandora's Box, we will have a block card. We're taking Impervious. Double tap can be big, yeah, but Impervious will keep me alive. I don't think we really struggle to do damage with Apotheosis and Flame currently. Not to mention consistent application of Vulnerable. Give me that Impervious. What's in the box? Well, this is the freest fusion hammer you'll ever see. We already have... Well, it would be freer if Apotheosis were bottled. But our Apotheosis is already upgraded, so we take the fusion hammer. Alternatively, extra energy, but we get 2 wounds in the draw pile? Them being in the draw pile is a bit too painful. And Slaver's Collar is just too much of a step down. Yeah, we take the fusion hammer. We pray that we can bottle Apotheosis. Otherwise, we just find ways to draw to Apotheosis. Numpty is new to me. I like it, says Loki. Yeah, it's even more common in Scotland than calling someone stupid. You'd call them a numpty. Fusion hammer, get in here. I want the energy. Got evolution for wounds. Only if we play it, though. We could draw the wounds before evolve, and then that's still painful. Forced, kind of early elite, but I am rich. And we have early merchant options, but the only merchant options are early. Up to 3 elites are at my beck and call. I like Act 2 events. Do that. These are just rest sites now. They're not even upgrade sites, but I might need that rest. I think we'll just go this far and see what's what. It's very difficult to gauge where we're going to be at here, depending on what's in the shop, what's in the events. But yeah, I wanna do it that way. We are still open to take on even 2 more elites afterwards if we feel gutsy. Let's go. There's another event if I take this path. Puts me out into guaranteed extra elite afterwards, though, which I may or may not like. Also, the shop is a little earlier. Later shop means more money, is generally better shop. Either way, it's a shop after 2 events, so I'll take the one I've coloured. Remember, you need to recall at some point. I have never once forgotten to recall on an A20 run. Not going to start now. Well, this is an easy evolve. It's actually an easy dual-wield evolve. Because this guy clogs your deck like you would not believe. Do I want to headbutt that dual-wield? Possibly. My hand is full incoming. That's fine. Nothing wrong with having a full hand. Ugh. There's something wrong with this, though. You know, with 4 energy, it's actually worth dual-wielding a strike. And I don't mind the dazed. Not at all. Dazed are draw neutral. This is going pretty badly, though. And it's about to go worse. You are not dying here, and I'm certainly taking a big shed load of damage. Bash Pummel Strike or Pummel Strike and hope for Impervious? If I Pummel Strike into Impervious after a Bash, I can't play it. Anything to Headbutt? No. Alright, what's in the box? Not Impervious, that's for sure. At least the uppercut weakens you, but this is unfortunate. Yeah, really unfortunate. Oh well. 18 damage is damage. Yeah, the deck is in reverse, all my setup's at the bottom. Oh, there's Impervious. How nice of you to join us. The hell, literal bottom deck Apotheosis, right. My problem with Pummel Striking into Apotheosis is that it'll shuffle the deck with all these awesome cards not in it. However, Pummel Strike, Apotheosis, Inflame, True Grit's probably my best way forward. The problem is I want that feed. Although I have Headbutts, I can Headbutt back the feed and draw into it, couldn't I? And at least the Pummel Strike... I don't actually know if the Pummel Strike gets shuffled. I don't think it does. Well, I'm not thrilled about this, but let's go. Ah, see, there we go. Pummel Strike is in there. Apo, help me out. Inflame, help me out. I want all these cards. Could just feed and try to advance the fight before you really ruin my day, but with Apotheosis down, I'm a little less scared. I do want to feed on you. Maybe trying to feed on you is too dangerous a supposition here. But there are headbutts there, come on. Ah, come on. Wish I'd chewed on you now. Could have killed you. Believe in the feed. Could have killed you anyway. I forgot about the extra energy out of Nunchaku. But that's alright. We're taking another 8 damage with a view to eating you. With a view to eating you. This is getting very expensive, this feed. Oh well. Feeding is good. Feeding is what it's all about. Alright, is any of this what it's all about? Rampage is infinite scaling, but it's not free like Claw. It's also not terrible like Claw, but I still don't think it's a good A20 card. Yesterday you were avoiding being eaten. Today you are the one eating. How the times change. How indeed. Where are we at right now? This deck doesn't really focus on anything in particular, which is a bit sad. These strikes and defends really need to go. Well, the strikes do. Warcry is okay, but okay isn't good enough. If I bring my deck down quite a bit through True Grit exhausting, that Rampage could become something special. Becomes 8, then 16, then even more than that. I never use it, so let's give it a go. I always turn my nose up at Oh, hello! This is a big one. We didn't toke any strikes, now they become bites. That's phenomenally good. Not only does he deal more damage than a strike and cost the same, it heals for 2. I do not mind losing 30 max hit points. We will get that back. Fantastic. We must feed. Nice. And Apotheosis makes them... I think they hit as hard as an upgraded strike. Actually, they hit worse than an upgraded strike, but they do heal for 3. And that's pretty big. Ow. But this is worse. This is a horrible event, right? Tons of damage taken. The max hit point is not a nice trade, but... what choice do I have? At least I have my bites. Oh boy, this bites. Hello, looters. Hallow Looter's hitting me for 22. Well, it's Apo, we know that much. Can't even delay the fights with bites because they're going to skedaddle. Alright, what do we have? We have Impervious to help us out. Wonderful. In that case, I will eat you a little bit. Gonna wish I played that Rampage, kind of, but better to just avoid this big fat damage. Apo down will make it a lot easier to put that mugger in his place. If only I could kill you with 3 feeds. So close to kill you. Actually, I couldn't exactly kill you with 3 feeds, +1. So feed on back mugger. Yeah, because that's 36. Don't worry about the 11 coming in, it's no big deal. Yeah. Chomp. 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 I won't eat the other one, but too bad. He's getting a bit serious about doing that damage. Fortunately, I can block pretty well. Give me back that bite. I'm going to need to restore some health from all of this. More biting. Oh yeah, now that's more like it. Chomp, 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 heal. Man, it's like the bad stuff didn't even happen. Give me all of my gold back. Give me what little gold you had. Fill up my potion belt. And we take that shrug it off because we desperately need more consistent block. I wouldn't say damage is solved. We just need to overall make our deck stronger. And shrug it off goes a long way for that. And so does a lovely wee merchant with smiling mask. Another shrug. I'm happy for that. Offering, very happy for that. My, these are options, aren't they? Pellets. Pellets I normally really like, but do we even have downsides to orange pellets away? We're finding the champ. He does quite a bit of debuffs on you, but... Well, I think I'm taking that happy flower. Certainly getting rid of a... Oh, right, there's no strikes to get rid of. Could get rid of a defend. It's that bracelet you were moaning for only in the last run. Exchange a block for shrug it off. Yeah, I'm having that shrug it off. That's a great offer. I could actually get rid of bash quite happily. Especially when you have uppercut. Bash is trash. Too heavy, doesn't do enough. Doesn't scale well. Yeah, goodbye bash. Unless there's something else better to get rid of. Nah, bye-bye bash. Not a bash believer. What about panache? 5 cards in a single turn. We have the energy to do that. But... I don't think we'll be taking it. I think it's offering happy flower, even though orange pelts are great. Do love offering. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, the orange pelts are nice, but it's not like I have the card where I'd really want it for. What's it called? The one where you draw, but you can no longer draw. I forget its name. Then again, I've tried to make that work before and failed, so maybe it's not cut out for me. Okay, Act 2 Elites. They are very scary. Will it be Slavers? Will it be the Book of Glasgow? Or will it be the other one that I keep forgetting? Gremlin Leader. It is Gremlin Leader! When I last fought you, I killed you immediately. I don't think that's happening this time. Shrug, what's in the box? Oh, that's very useful right now. I'm not even going to wait to Apo this, because by having you, I can eat you. Saving you doing some nasty blocking for next turn. Alright, not great, but it was something. Oh god, he's immediately going for an 11 by 3. Thank you, Impervious, but you're still not enough. Shrug Impervious? Might be Apo. It's not Apo. It is dual wield, however. I don't think there's anything worth dual wielding here. I should just take a bite out of crime. But this guy's about to do a huge attack next turn. How did he even get that block? It was off of you, wasn't it? This is going pretty bad so far. Let's hope it suddenly turns good. It's not a power potion, it's a colorless potion, although it could be a power. Here's Apo with no way to stop this incoming 35. Yikes. Let's hope there's something good in this pot. Like Hand of Greed. Or Panache. Panache might be it, actually. I can play all 5 of these cards with my 5 energy. That'll deal 10 damage. 10 with the bite and the feed will kill you. I guess. It's not great, but it's better than a poke in the eye. What does Panache upgrade to, by the way? I think it deals 15. It's not fewer cards, right? I can't Apotheosis then Panache, because then I won't get the extra damage in. Then again, would I be able to kill you anyway with the Apo on the bite? Apo on the bite will bring it up to dealing 1 more damage, right? Yeah, so we're looking at 10 damage and 12 damage +2/+2. So actually I don't need the Panache to kill you. I can Apo the Panache and then bite and feed on you to kill you. Yes, I believe so. Because that'll go to 10 and that'll go to 15 for the perfect kill, right? Just want to double check that it does 3 extra damage on feed. No, it does 2. I get 3 more damage than this. No, I'm going to be 1 short, aren't I? Yeah, crumbs, okay. Nothing I can do to change that, and I don't want to take this 35, so... Panache it is. Panache, Apo, bite, feed. Hurts to lose the feed, hurts to waste the extra energy, but it doesn't 35 incoming damage hurt. This fight's getting out of hand. Oh my god, why is he not resummoning? He hates me. He really, really hates me. Okay, what are we drawing here? Headbutt, headbutt, evolve. Offering draws 5 cards, though. Holy moly. I'm going to Rampage, Pommel, Headbutt it. But I could do with some block here, really badly. Not that I have a lot of block options, but my Shrugs would be nice. I should Headbutt both of the Shrugs and draw into them. So, what's that? Pommel Strike, Headbutt, Headbutt, Offering. Although I should Uppercut to make sure that... that he's weakened for it. Also the Rampage. Ah, jeez, I want to do everything. Wait, I have Energy Potion for doing everything. You have tons of energy. That I do. It's about the order, though. I need to be able to block this. Unless I think I can kill him, but that's a tall order. Yeah, I don't think I'm killing like this. Maybe, though. 12 and 12 and 15, 10, 12... I'm not seeing it, though. But still, the blocking would need to be outrageous to deal with this. Not unthinkable. Maybe I should try it. Alright. Well, there's my headbutt if I want to go for some killing. I think I could actually Rampage, Headbutt the Rampage. I'm going to need the energy for this, though. Now we can Offering up. Oh yeah, he's super dead. If I bite, and rampage, that should be the end of him. 15 and 15 is 30. And any 19 beyond that is good. Alright. Thank you, potion. I just wish biting would... Hang on, do I have panache going? No, I'm 1 energy short of panaching him to death. Alright, I'll take it. That was really sketchy. The way his attack patterns went kind of put me on the back foot there, but we saw it through. Mercury Hourglass is not the relic I was hoping for. Could make things awkward with trying to get my... get my bites and things down, especially my feeding. Drop kick. The enemy does spend a lot of time vulnerable, but I'm not a believer in drop kick. And that said, with Nunchaku and Panache... Wait, no, Panache isn't here forever. Still, with Nunchaku, could be good. I've never seen him not summon when missing everyone. Yeah, he was very aggressive. He attacked on his first, third, and fourth turn. He can go 5 turns or more without attacking at all. Dropkick is a crutch. A crutch. I often see it as a pretty poor card. If the enemy is vulnerable, gain and draw. But then it also takes energy and draw to have this. So it's just 5 free damage sometimes, otherwise a waste of a card. I will pass on that. Perfected Strike is terrible now that it bites, and Clash is just terrible, period. Do we feel like we can take on another elite? The rest site is my free and easy and early recall. I think we can do it, especially since we still have the fairy in the bottle. So let's get our recalling done. Yeah, rest sites are not so important to us anymore. I'd sooner take a fight than a rest site. It's the Book of Glasgow. This fight can get very out of hand very fast. I would like to save that Impervious. Right now, we don't have any damage. This is all the front-loaded block. This fight's gonna get really bad really fast. Maybe it's a good thing we have our potion here. Don't want a True Grit either, so I guess it's Impervious now or never. Yeah, it's just Impervious. Headbutt to shrug it off and bite the guy. The stabbing is real. In come the multi-attacks. There's my Apo. What's in the pommel? There's extra energy coming my way, so this is a good turn for me. We need better than this, please. Maybe. I'm taking quite a bit of damage to get this Inflame down, but I could dual wield Inflame for 6 strength. Or I could shrug it off to take no damage. I think I'd hedge my bets on this one. Let's not take damage if we can avoid it. Could still dual wield the Inflame. I can always headbutt it back and stuff. Since nothing else here is worth playing. This is where keeping the energy potion would have been nice, getting 9 strength like that. But yeah, I don't want to be clogged with wounds, and I don't want to be taking that extra damage, because there's plenty of damage to come. Uppercut is finally here. This is where we start striking back big time. Keep him weak, keep him vulnerable. Go on a rampage, because we came to get down, although it's better to see what our cards are first. Also, that extra blocking is nice. There are good options here. I don't even mind taking the 5x4 because it'll give me extra block for next turn. 12 extra block next turn and he'll still be weakened. Whilst we can spend our time just biting him. Biting the crap out of him. The rampage is tempting, but gaining health is pretty good as well. Not to mention bringing him closer to dying. It's tempting to get the evolve down so I can draw better if I draw into any of his wounds. And he is about to give me 4 of them. Then again, that's 16 damage right there. And take a chance on this. Alright, hit me. Thank you for the free block. Thank you for the free draw, potentially. Yes! Yes! Easy fight for my easy life. Now, where do we go from here? Already full block. There's my feed, but I can always headbutt it back. Ah, but I already have a headbutt. We got more where that's come from, though. Alright, well, I certainly want my health back. Nunchaku's on 6. It's not far away from coming. Maybe I should have inflamed first. Well, inflaming later is better than not inflaming at all. I want that feed. I really want that feed. I can headbutt into pommeling the feed as long as I don't kill you. So let's not kill you too fast. Wounds are good, so don't true grit them away. Could be playing a risky game here, though. But I want to maximize everything I can out of this guy. Well, we can headbutt, but we can't draw. Better just kill him than take that. This is too risky. 14, 14, and dead. Yeah, not eating that. Things got a little out of hand. Didn't get the feed, but we pretty much full healed, so I'm okay with that. The freaking boot is here to do nothing. There shouldn't be any time that we're dealing less than 5 damage unless we fight Nemesis. So useless Relic, wasn't even worth our time coming to this fight. And pretty much useless rewards. Wounds aren't so bad with Evolve. But this card doesn't do anything that we don't already do. What about Intimidate? Give 2 weak to all our enemies. It exhausts, but we have no exhaust synergy. The boot does not work with Hourglass. Boot only applies to attack damage. That is to say, a card that you play that says attack on it. Nothing else. Not poison, not relics, not auxiliary damage. Just straight up raw attacks. I don't think it's any of these. Right. I'm feeling relatively confident in slaying elites, and the lackluster relics that we got tell me I need another better one. In fact, we don't even want rest sites. Let's go this way. Ooh, medium-sized. With a toy ornithopter. I will actually say no to the toy ornithopter on the grounds that I have plenty of healing already. And we're going to hope that the next chest we have has an even better relic. Although if I end up with Strike Dummy, I'm going to be very unhappy. We now have all the keys for the heart, so we don't need to sacrifice anything going forward. Ooh. Remove a card. I could actually remove a bite. Bites are nice, but 5 bites is perhaps a few too many. My defense game is too weak for me to remove a defend currently. But yeah, I'll rather happily remove a single bite. If we need more bites in a fight, that's what dual wield is for. But I don't want these cluttering my way towards my setup cards. Yeah, Sword Boomerang, top tier card, great upgrade damage and strength scaling. We have strength, but I wouldn't really call it strength scaling. Hello Centurion, hello incoming 24 off the get-go. I don't think that's I don't think that's impervious level of oh dear. But let's have a little shrug and see what happens first. Biting, you say? Taking 1 damage is fine, because I block more, and there'll be more biting where that came from. I also get extra energy that I can't use, sadly, but oh well. Chomp, chomp. Bring it on. Yeah, I gotta take damage to heal it. So if the Mystic can't heal at least 20 hit points on the Centurion, she'll do something else, often attack. Anything I want to draw into right now? Maybe the Impervious. Headbutt impervious, pommel strike, play impervious. Hello, bite. Now you're going to be focusing on healing the Centurion, and I'll be focused on killing the Centurion. In what way would you best like to die, my friend? I am close to being able to feed on you, but I don't see my beloved Apotheosis. Apotheosis, come to me. That's not Apotheosis. What is this? That's not draw either, is it? Well, there is my feed. So I should be able to uppercut you, bite you, feed on you, and the fight is won. Oh, I should have dual wielded the feed. Could have ate both of them. What was I thinking? Well, I wasn't thinking, so too bad. Thank you, Apo. Good to see you at long last. I was thinking about the nunchaku, but I was one short of nunchakuing into the extra energy. Alright, let's just finish you off and feel bad about what we've done. Didn't need to bite more, we had burning blood to bring us up to full. Havoc is free. With Headbutt, I can choose what I get rid of, but that requires lining up too many cards, so that's a skip. No point bloating our deck with things we don't need. Our relatively slim deck means that we can true grit ourselves to something very lean, including some excellent rampage play. But draw is welcome and block is welcome, and this rest site is useless, so take the fight. Cultist and Chosen. Dun-dun-dun, dun-dun-dun. Ugh, all this energy and nothing to draw. We need draw so badly. More pommel strikes, please. Can't let Cultist have their way with me. Still can't let you have your way with me. I'll take some damage, but that's fine. We're here to take damage. There's nothing to heal with the biting. So I reckon it's just energize my rampage, take 12, block a little, and try to feast on the Chosen if we can. There's my draw. Where were you waiting? I want my evolve down so that the dazes don't hurt me as well. Let's see, 2 shrugs takes care of this. Ah, hello, Apotheosis. Now let's start eating the Chosen, unless there's something that I really want. Big attack coming in next, but the Impervious should surely come in to save me, so let's just focus on nibbling back some of that health. Hello, Impervious, but this wasn't the plan. At least I can headbutt the Impervious when you hit me for your only 9x2. You're taking it easy on me. Suspiciously easy. There we go, that's why we need the True Grit upgraded, so it doesn't randomly hit the feed. Alright, my hand is full. I can headbutt something, but we have nothing to headbutt. I guess I just eat you until I'm getting all my health back. Although I would like to not take damage this turn. Hilarious. Oh, nunchaku power. I should have eaten you again. This is the game punishing me for taking too long in this fight. Can I just kill you with this? No, I cannot. Can I block with this? No, I cannot. Can I dual wield my bites and finish you off? Then I can only play 2 bites and they're not going to be strong enough. I don't think they'll be strong enough. No, it's kind of bad. Yeah, I got 5 energy, sure, but that doesn't solve my problems here. Maybe I just dual wield my bites. No, because I have nothing to heal currently. Well, let's weaken you if nothing else. And then I guess just bite, defend, defend. Do what I can. Oh, well, that's fine. Better than I thought. I am certainly stronger than I thought. Don't want to kill you. No, actually, it doesn't matter. Get out of here. Trying to think of a way to play something that's an attack that doesn't kill you, and I see nothing, so die. Just to increment the nunchaku a bit. This isn't draw. This isn't block. This is not interesting. Heavy Blade does get pretty juiced up by strength gain, but currently I have 1 in flame. Do I want to take it anyway? It's pretty good damage. It's not good enough damage, that's the problem. Not unless I get a lot of setup for it. Might never see a Heavy Blade Plus again, though. Skip. You might have to take it. Nah, if we need scaling, we've got Rampage. Oh god, even the question mark is a fight. Why didn't I take Juzu? Also, what the heck is this? It's not good is what it is. I don't think you do statuses, so I should just get rid of this so I don't see it again. Or headbutt. Headbutt the headbutt. Oh geez, 50-50. Hit the evolve, please. No, okay. Ow, ow, ow. Snake Plant is like secret elite. It's so strong. Impervious comes at the wrong turn. Gonna look forward to eating all of that health back off of you at this rate. Give back my rampage, please. Debuff me badly. Continue to hurt me plenty. Can I kill you here? I have nunchaku power. I don't think so. I continue to not think so. 10 and 16 is insufficient. In that case, oh man, that only blocks for 3. That's so sad. On the plus side, I'm forced to rest before the boss anyway. And on another plus side... Oh, I shouldn't have hurt you, should I? Chomp! Fear Potion. Another feed. Do I really want another feed? I already have Dual Wield. I'll take it anyway. It's still a good damage card that exhausts. Oh, right. We have an elite before the fight. Ooh. Ooh. Do I feel like an elite at this point now? I do. I need to get stronger. We're not strong enough currently. It's the Triple Slavers, dealing very heavy damage the moment you see them. Impervious is here to help. Impervious Defend gets me through turn 1, but that's about it. I have nothing to headbutt, so I might as well just headbutt nothing. Might apply Vulnerable to the back Slaver, make him easier to kill. Because this fight can go very wrong very fast. Headbutt him to headbutt nothing. Feed on him just to... This is not a fight that I'm going to drag out just to feed or bite or anything like that. It's too dangerous. When it's just the Taskmaster left, it's far less dangerous. He scales up slowly. Oh, hello, Apo. I'm going to need that Pommel Strike plus draw, but you already Pommel Strike plus draw. I should probably play Pommel Strike first. See what's in the box. Death is in the box, that's good. Apo defend, defend, I guess so. I guess so. Could dual wield Pommel? No, I would rather survive right now. It's not like we have Impervious waiting for us down the line. We do have Offering Plus down the line, though. Offering will draw us much of this. That feed certainly looking pretty tasty right now. But Shrug It Off could be feed. Kind of need Evolve down right now. We've got some nasty things waiting for us. You need to be out of the picture right about now, Funk Soul brother. If I shrug into feed, it's not going to kill you, is it? It's 15 and 7 is one shy of killing you. So I shouldn't risk that. But I'll risk it anyway. It wasn't feed, we're fine. Alright, in that case I'll take a bite out of you. I will take 1 staggering damage here. And I should be able to feast on the Taskmaster to win the fight. And of course I'm eating Slaver. Although if I can dual wield feed, I will eat both. There's 1. And I don't see dual wield. Oh, there's Pommel Strike, that's not good enough. Chomp. And I want my health back. Chomp. Chomp. Extra energy. Chomp. Chomp. Don't hurt me. Don't hurt me. Oh, he's so done. No biting, though. Not that it matters, we're forced to rest before the boss anyway, so do anything that lets you do extra damage here. Rampage, Headbutt, yeah, Nunchaku at 4 is not brilliant. Oh, that's also not brilliant, the tiny freaking chest. The relics we've gotten in Act 2 have been abysmal, and the card rewards that we've gotten have not been great either. Yeah, we got the bites. The Rampage was a bit of a whatever pick. 2 Shrugs was nice, Offering was great. The feed not so good considering it was our second one. Yeah, terrible, terrible relics. How about another Inflame, though? That I can get behind. I need something to scale me up for the chump. Alright, well, we're on full health with a Fairy and some alright potions. Here's a strategy against the champ. We dual wield our Inflames to get ourselves so strong that we kill him. Without bringing him below half health. So when he goes below half health, he starts getting serious. Well, this is just a terrifically bad start. I might just Impervious this away. I want that dual wield later, not now, but both of my headbutts are here. I guess I headbutt. I'm not taking this damage. Headbutt you. Headbutt the headbutt. There's nothing to dual wield. Dual defend. You cannot choose a skill with dual wield. It must be an attack or a power. Alright, there's Apotheosis, which is a good sign. There's 1 of my Inflames, but here's what I can do. Apo, Headbutt, dual wield, Shrug, dual wield Inflame. Now we have more Inflames. Taking a little bit of damage is fine. We block it. As in, we get the forward blocking. Don't block that, though. Lordy, I don't block that. That's what being frail and vulnerable does to a man. Well, offering a way out of this, please. Plenty of energy. What do we do with the energy? We'd be grateful that we have this block. We'd be sad that we are frail. I have 2 Inflames and I still have dual wield in the pot, so doing more Inflaming right now is fine. I'd like to Rampage and start getting Rampage juiced up as well. Next turn, I hope he doesn't attack, but then I can always bite him back, right? Is there anything I want to True Grit at this point? Not really. Not even the Rampage. True Grit away Ascender's Bane, please. Let's do some somewhat miserable blocking. And heal a little. should have played one of the feeds. There's no need for multiple feeds here. I don't want Evolve in my hand anyway, so I'll just play it. It's perfectly fine. He says do your worst, but I'd rather do my best. There's Inflame. Worry not, we have another Inflame with Dual Wield, although we don't know when they'll be drawn. I'm happy to keep you weakened if you're happy to be weak. I should have played Inflame first. My Mashtuk. Alright, should have this fight in the bag. We're scaling pretty well, but it's only well because it's champ. If this was a serious fight, we'd be in hot water, that's for sure. You know what card I didn't take and should have taken? Starts with heavy and ends in blade. He'd already be dead. Perhaps I shouldn't have played all those Inflames. Now I don't have more to bring in, and I don't have good multi-attack scaling with that, but whatever. How about we just hit him really hard? Next turn's pretty bad. It's all block all the way. I don't know if this does frail and whatever to us. He's a weird one, isn't he? I think this is Face Slap that's going to do frail and vulnerable, which is a bad position to be in when he gets angry. So, what does this do? 51. God, we do a lot of damage. Maybe I should just go for the kill, but I don't have vulnerable for next turn. Unless I headbutt my uppercut. How about headbutting that uppercut? I'd rather get the rampage going right now. Which means we don't use Pommel Strike. Instead, I just chomp the guy to death. Yeah, you're dead. You're so dead. There's my uppercut of doom. There's my bringing back of whatever. I want Feed to eat you, if you don't mind. Don't need defense where we're going. Where we're going is the land of killing you. He purges the debuffs and he blocks. However, as long as I draw an attack card like Uppercut, we are eating him crown et al. Good fight. Good reward. Even better rewards. Fiendfire, Corruption, Feed. Notably, we have not seen any Feel No Pains or any Dark Embraces. Both of those would make Corruption an instant pick. As it stands, I think I'm ready for Corruption. I'm not happy about Corruption, but I think I'm ready for it. We could have much better setup. Do we want Corruption with dual wielding anyway? Don't know what you're getting at. Makes dual wield free to play. Yeah, we don't have many skills. That is a problem. But I need power here. Fiendfire isn't power because we don't have draw. Nor do we have things that we want to burn with Fiendfire. Feed doesn't do anything we don't already do, which is to say feed twice. What does Corruption actually give us? You don't lack energy. It gives me a lot of exhaust. The moment I find some exhaust synergy, it'll be a lot better. I mean, surely we're going to find something that lets us do that soon. Got a lot of money. Then again, losing my shrugs, losing my defense is pretty painful. You exhaust all the block and you die. Yeah, you're not wrong there. The thing is, Fiendfire is bad and Feed isn't good. But I tell you, Feed is better than not having Feed, so get in there. What am I looking for now? I need draw. Runic Cube. That's draw. We don't have a particularly happy Snecko deck here, though. All our cards are quite light. Jeez, these are poor options. Yeah, Snecko is good normally, but not with this deck. Black blood is better than nothing. Sacred bark with potion belt is okay. I far prefer to have sacred bark when I have alchemize or white beast statue, though. And I already turned down toy ornithopter. I'm not happy, but it's going to be the bark. Yeah, that was a terrible Act 2. We played it pretty well, but the rewards were dire. Card rewards weren't great, the relics were terrible, boss reward was awful. Let's hope Act 3 turns it all around. We've already gotten all of the pieces we need to reach the heart. If we're going to max out everything we can here, we must hit up at least one merchant. In fact, one is the most merchants we can hit up, unless we luck into one in an unknown. Need some boosting from unknowns as well here. We actually want to avoid rest sites. We don't need them. Ah, you're between two rest sites? How about we do something like this? Is there a better option? Again, these are after a rest site. No avoiding the rest if we want to go for the merchant, unless we go like this. But then we avoid another elite. Make a judgment call at this point. Oh yeah, what about 4 questions for Tiny Chest? Yeah, we get 1, 2, 3, 4 questions for Tiny Chest. 5 even. I don't think there's an opportunity to get 8 questions though. Yeah, we got to hit up that shop. Which way we do it is up to us. Alright, let's go, Pinocchio. How have the runs been? Punitive towards me, that's for sure. Hello, Darklings. You're both an easy pool fight and a hard pool fight. Why? I don't know. If you want to get the feed off, you must feed on the final Darkling. I think I just need to work my way down towards Apotheosis as fast as possible. The green path doesn't save you from going to a rest site. I know, I know. Oh, right, you mean this one. Yeah, okay, I didn't notice that. In that case, there's no real reason to consider this one. I'm too used to thinking rest site's good, but in this time, rest site's not so good. Apo, please. That's not Apo. Apo, please. If he does more damage. Take out the front one, he's too busy buffing up, even though I know he can't double attack. Do I want to impervious here? Probably. Although, I'll probably want it next turn. And I might be able to headbutt into it next turn. I don't mind spending all my feeds, truthfully. We have another feed in our sleeves. Yeah, this is the turn where I wanted it, and we can have it. That's the magic right there. Headbutt, impervious. Pommel strike my way into impervious, please. Yoink. And then just chew that bugger to death. Full block. One of them's down. The fight gets a lot easier from here. Yeah, you're always at 40% at the start of a new act. You can finish an act on 100% potion and it gets reset back down to 40. Life can be ugly. You're ugly. Well, they're not fighting me, that's nice. But I have no draw. Even though I have more energy than I could possibly put to use. Oh, well. I really should get the feed off here. Need to be diligent about getting my max hit points up. And this is my only feed. The thing is, this fight could get away from me pretty badly. Although with Apotheosis down, how bad could it truly get? Well, next turn could get really bad. This guy will be back. These two will be buffed up. No defeating. Yeah, this is what I was a little worried about. And by a little, I mean incredibly worried about. 45 incoming. Apo Rampage kills you, but then I'm still in a dark place. Maybe I should use that attack potion. We didn't draw it either. That is quite funny. Attack potion's looking better and better. Okay, what's in you? Immolate, you say? Yes, please. I think I'll keep the other Immolate. Or will I? Rampage is coming. Ah, sod it. Get out of this fight. He's not blocking. Nah, get me out of here. Not happy with that. How that went. No replacement. Hey, Sword Boomerang is back. It's pre-upgraded and it's better than ever before. But it fights against a Pommel Strike. Jake-like Pommel Strike. It's got to be Pommel. Or the Sword Boomerang can scale to high hell with our strength gain. Who's our boss anyway? Donu Deka. We don't have a good solution. I'll take it. Okay. I don't mind all the dazeds here if I could... Oh, well, this is rather nice. Just eat one of them from the get-go. I don't even mind taking a little bit of damage here and there. So I'm not going to play that Impervious just yet. Should be able to eat all three of them with minimal risk here. Unless... actually... Mercury Hourglass puts me on a timer. Maybe I shouldn't have taken that thing. Let's see what's in you first. Right, I'm just going to bite you and I'll eat the final one. Doesn't really matter what you exhaust. Our plan is to consume that spiker. Also find Apotheosis. Do we offering to Apotheosis? Perhaps not. The spikes that it gives itself makes it bad for me to attack. There's Apotheosis. There's my Inflame. Do not touch the thing unless you can touch it without hurting yourself. Pommel already earning its keep, you're not wrong. Alright. 19, take 11. Uppercut's not unthinkable here. But what about inflaming? Let's just get inflamed. The main thing is to kill you with feed, not anything else. So we should make sure we have lots and lots of feeds with which to eat you with. This is not a rampage fight. It is, however, a heal myself up as much as I can fight. And there's my feed, but without any way to block the incoming. So if I feed, I take 13 off of you right now. Excuse me. Offering is a better deal. It will definitely draw me... Yeah, just one defend. Technically better than not doing that. Also, gotta keep in mind that feed doesn't kill you. Damn, that Mercury Hourglass is actually hurting me. Alright, offering. Get that defend down. Regret everything. Gonna feel like a prize asshole if I don't get my feed off. The feed still doesn't kill you, funnily enough. I need another turn for that. Oh, it ain't uppercutting, that's for sure. I would take a little bit of damage if I do it this way, but feed is right there for me. Feed with some defense and shrug it offs and impervious. Yeah, we wait out. There's my shrug. There's my feed. Will I take the feed? Yes. Not bad. Sword Boomerang is back again, and it has still got that plus on it. Sword Boomerang is a hell of a lot of damage. I might have to take that card. Yes. It's a lot faster at scaling than Rampage. Ooh, look who's back. Alright, while you contemplate what we're going to roll into here, I need to take a swift water break. I'll be back in just a minute. You're right, Dold. When you consider that we gave up 30 additional max health when we got the bites, that feed has been doing wonders for us. Okay, well, as long as it's not a curse, I think we're okay. I could even take a shanking. Or 9 whole hit points. Thank you kindly. The money would have been 300 gold. The relic could have been anything. Alright, increment that tiny chest. We gotta get something out of that someday. Immediate 29 coming our way. Triple Jaw Worm is opportunity for triple feeding, so dual wielding the feed is tantalizing, but what's in the box? Apotheosis is in the box. Wonderful. Absolutely wonderful. Thank you, Boot. Boot value. Okay, I like it. There are options here, but I think it's dual wield the feed. I could even just eat the front one, I think. Dual wield the feed, end up with 4 feeds. 4 feeds eats you, but I'd rather eat all of them. What else is coming my way? Bites, eh? I like bites too. Alright, give me that. Give me some extra power. Give me a little bit more blocking. Bite that fool. Give me back that pommel strike. Might not have looked like a very good turn, but we don't mind taking damage. We have a lot of ways to heal. Well, we got 2 ways to heal, but they're pretty good. I should bear in mind that those are all my feeds there. I need a headbutt to bring back one of those feeds. Impervious comes at an opportune moment. Very opportune moment. If this hits the front one twice, I'm going to feel pretty bad about it, but I'm sure it won't. Also, oh well. I forgot it was striking 4 times, not 3. Surely the odds were on my side. Inflame, eat, prepare to consume you as well in a fit of anger. Headbutt is too deadly. But I really want to get my feet off, so I will take 8 to feed off of you. Is that right? Or I could just... Actually, no. I can bite into you, heal a little bit, still take the damage, and still get my feet off. Chompy chomp. Nice. Worked out wonderfully. Replacement potions work out wonderfully thanks to Sacred Bark. Also, this regen potion regens 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. What is that again? It's 45 or 55. It's got to be the Inflame. Got to be the Inflame. Ooh. If I had the curse blocking thing, the what's it called again? It's not the orrery, the other one. Anyway, the thing that blocks 2 curses, I take 999 gold without even thinking here, but I don't, and normality is horrible, so the Omamori, thank you. Yeah, no Omamori, so it's definitely fight the boss. I say it's usually more than 90% of the time you go for the Act 1 boss fight. This is so close to being the right choice. Two nearby merchants and I would do that. Or the Omamori, but it's gotta be this. Upgrade all cards. No, not when healing is our entire strategy. Hello, slime boss. I was reflecting during my water break that if you were not my Act 1 boss, I already would have died. The only reason I took Evolve was because I was fighting you, and this has been pretty much my entire draw engine, and it's not been a very strong engine, but it's been better than bugger all. Right, get the Inflame going, get that Pommel Strike striking. What's in the box? Well, it's not Apotheosis. Another dig for Apotheosis? No, I won't take another dig though. I will slice away at you, take a little nibble out of you, and carry on. Yeah, my wee putt engine. There was Apo. It was right next to us all along. I'm in a much better position to feed on you 4 times. We'll take it. I'm not letting you slime crush me, that's for sure. Dual wield the feed or dual wield the inflame? Probably dual wield the feed. Dual wield feed, inflame, bite, bite, force a split. An unfortunate split, but still a good one. Oh well. Not good, but you know what I'm saying. I just need those feeds available for later. Chomp. Chomp. Do I feed on you anyway? Yeah, I got feeds. I want a better split. Make it easier to split these guys if they were attacking me, which they are not. Instead, I will headbutt a feed. I'll rampage on you, so it's an easy feed next turn. What are you slagging off my engine for? Gotta be quick with the feeds here, though, because the hourglass will kill them at this rate. Anyway, chomp chomp. How about you, though? I could inflame, but I think the better move here is uppercut pommel strike. And it's almost too good. I'll do it anyway. Offering could bring us back to the feeds pretty quickly. Worth it. No feeds, but there's my dual wield. There's also Shrug It Off. Shrug It Off could get us to the feeds. I might want that Evolve. Take the Evolve first, because I might shrug into a slime. I might shrug into a shrug, but I'm not going to shrug that, that's for sure. Keep that up so that my feed's definitely consumed, no matter how weakened I am. Alright, we're on a timer here. The timer of the Mercury Hourglass is working against me. I need my feeds, and I need them yesterday. I eat you because you're doing the most damage. I block a little, I take a little, and I don't worry about it. Come on, feed. I'm hungry. I want slimes. Oh, yeah, there we go. Chomp and chomp. Magic flower. When we heal 50% more. Funny. But it's not really what I need. I need power. What is with these crap relics? Christ, when's the last time I got a good relic that I didn't pay for? I think it's all the way back here with Nunchaku. Or maybe even Potion Belt. It has been grimmer than Grimsby ever since I entered Act 2. Explosive Pod is 20 AoE. I'm not convinced. I could be convinced to get rid of the regen potion, considering I have many other ways to heal, but regen is so much healing, I don't want to get rid of it. Entrench, Uppercut, Intimidate, no. I know Intimidate is good, but we already... I know Uppercut is good, but we already have one. I don't want to dilute my deck by taking more cards that we already have. Don't solve problems you've already solved. Pretty poor overall, frankly. Straight into double elite. That shop feels a very long way away. Truth be told, I'm tempted to do this way first so that I get my tiny chest reward before the shop, just in case it's something amazing like... Courier? Courier would be sweet. I would say old coin, but we already found the old coin. But then it's pathing me into a rest, but there's a rest site there anyway. I also lose out on an elite. Nah, bring on the elites. You think I'm scared of you, Repto? Well, I am. I'm terrified. You are scary. 7 and 8 won't kill one of these. I already wish I'd kept that explosive potion, but I would want it next turn. You do some good elite, good relics. No, I'm thinking it's going to be Darkstone Periat Duvu Doll. Well, this is a pile of bum. 10 and 9 will kill that back dagger with Inflame. This one still gets its chunky chunk off of me, though. Oh yeah, Strike Dummy. Darkstone Periat Strike Dummy. That's the match made in heaven right there. How much did that heal me for? I wasn't able to tell if that rounded up or down. I think down, given that it says it healed 1. Do we get the feed out of the way? I might as well. Feeding on Repto is already a tall order. Alright, this turn is the turn that hurts like hell, though. She summons 2, everything attacks. You have over 100 incoming most times, and with this draw, I don't feel great. I feel... what's the word? Oh yeah, bad. I feel very bad. Right. Anything that I want to draw into right now. Rampage deals 13, that's insufficient. I could Shrug, headbutt the Shrug and Pommel Strike into the Shrug. But it's probably better to Pommel Strike, headbutt the Pommel Strike, and then work my way down. Dealing damage. Christ, you hurt like hell. Colorless Potion? Yeah, I could get 2 very useful cards here. But what would be useful? Tough question. Might be better just to take a ton of damage and heal it back. Ugh, we don't know what we're going to draw into. We could draw into Offering and that solves everything. Ooh, well that's nice. That is pretty nice. What you got? Well, defends aren't what I'm looking for. But I can kill you off and have a lot less to worry about. No, you can't feed on the swords because the swords are minions, and feed only works on non-minions. There are some things that's not strictly true with. For example, Darklings aren't minions, but you can't feed on any other than the last one. The Cultists are minions with the Awakened one, but you can feed on them. Inaccuracies, how can we live with them? I think I'm alright taking 40-something here. I'm not thrilled about it, but what are you to do? I'll just get this bite out of my face. Or I could Shrug, but that shrugs into Pommel. Yeah, screw it, just take the damage. We're not afraid, are we? Ow, ow, ow. At least I get 9 free block. Ain't life a hoot. Right, you get the heck out of my face. Dual wield the Inflame? It's not really that kind of fight though, is it? Yeah, maybe it is. Lots of Inflames ensure that I kill a whole lot better, but I could also do with my Apotheosis if you don't mind. Maybe I am about to regret what's going on here. Well, I do quite badly. At least we have a lot of strength where we are, meaning Headbutt can instantly annihilate one of these. Still need my draw down the line, please. Yeah, I don't think we're feeding on Repto here. Still have more health than most runs max. Yeah, we got that going for us. Alright, she ain't done with us. But I'm not done with her either. Where the hell is my Apotheosis? Get over here, Apo, you're late. There we go. Give us some nice options, shall you? Certainly want you weakened where this is going. 24 incoming now. Kinda gotta shrug and true grit my way through this, even though I'd love to deal some actual damage. Yeah, I'll have to live with this. I need to get as much biting on Repto done as possible while she wastes her time summoning. That's biting. Give me back my bites. For I must bite. Thank you, Magical Flower. Ah, beautiful bites. 17 and 17 and Rampage finishes you off. If I want to preserve my Nunchaku for next fight... Nah, not worth it. It's just a regular hallway fight. Chomp, chomp. Should have dual wielded it so I could chomp one more time, but I didn't think about that. Alright, finally, a good relic. Bag of Marbles. Vulnerable on turn 1. Fire potion for just 40 damage straight. Pretty good against Nemesis, honestly. But is it better than a colorless potion? ×2 free. I don't think it is. Okay, right. We're finally getting some options here. Spot Weakness is a renewable way of gaining strength. Burning Pact is draw and exhaust. Burning Pact is pre-upgraded, making it easier to draw my way down to Apotheosis. It's got to be Burning Pact. I want that Fire Potion. How can you have 4 potion slots and still be lacking in potions? Potion slots, that is. I'd like to keep the Artifact Potion for the heart if possible. Block the vulnerability and... I think it blocks vulnerability and frail rather than vulnerability and weak. The fairy, of course, I want to keep forever. Yeah, that's a problem. I've become paralyzed with potions that I don't want to waste, but wasting them might be the way to become stronger. Hello, Transient. Well, I'm definitely not feeding on you, but that bag of marbles is already coming in handy. What's in the shrug? That's funny. Just get them out of my face. There we go. No need to worry. Worrying is for chumps. Why do you need the fairy? You're never going to die. Well, the more max hit points I have, the more this fairy is just straight up healing. Look at that, it's already about 70 health in a bottle. That's crazy. You would be crazy if I was bumped up. Should I offering down to that? Yeah, I should, because biting on this guy should be easy. Is it pommel headbutt the pommel offering? I don't think so. I think it's just offering. There's only a 1 in 20 that pommel gets me my Apotheosis, which I sorely wish was bottled. Oh, hello. One more card, please. The illusion of choice. Inflame, sword boomerang. Got 3 energy here, though. I could actually dual wield the sword boomerang and do it twice. But this thing already does 28 damage. I'm gonna just sword boomerang and bite you. And I'm gonna headbutt the sword boomerang because it's really good insurance. If I brick a draw, then I guarantee I have it to really chip away at the damage that he does. If you don't know Transient, every time you hit him, you reduce his strength, but only for that turn. Well, this is perfectly okay. What's in the box? Hey, feed is back. More biting is around. I want to bite whenever possible. Yeah, so right here with that 32 incoming, with a little bit of sword boomerang application. It's now 4 that we already block. I don't want to see evolve again. Feed is fine to keep around, but I'm never going to be able to eat this guy, so... Transient's nice just because pure numeric output, no matter what it is, does you just fine. Might not be in flame here. Can't believe we still haven't found Apotheosis. I know where it is. It's right here. I just need to burn defend for it. But whether or not that's a good idea, I don't know, because this suddenly hurts really badly. It's got to be the uppercut. But it's not a fun uppercut. Still hurting me for 37. Is this a colorless potion time or suck a lemon time? Could actually be use regen potion on the next fight time. 37 still takes me down to more health than most runs even have, so I will cope with the situation. Apotheosis must be a heavy card. It's always on the bottom. Funny guy. This is a bit less funny. But he is vulnerable, so just bite. And bite. And, headbutt. Anything, really. There we go. Perfect block. One more turn to survive against a staggering 90 incoming. Making me wish I'd uppercutted him to make this turn a bit better. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Hope there's something good in that shrug. That's not good enough. Bite the bugger, headbutt the bugger. Doesn't really matter what I headbutt back, we're not going to be seeing it. Is an additional 28 damage acceptable? Not really, but I'll take it. Ouch. Painful. Ah, I should have used a potion. 4 additional energy? Energy is not our current problem. These are not problem solvers, though. There's an argument for Warcry, but it's not a good enough argument. That said, upgraded, it does draw, doesn't it? Not really. Not really. It just switches cards around. You have to draw Warcry. That's one of the draws gone. And then you put a card back that you have to redraw. That's both of your draws gone. What do we need? We need that Heavy Blade Plus that we turned down earlier. You draw to get to Apotheosis. No. Unless Apotheosis is one of those 1 cards. Bear in mind we -1 for having drawn this card. This does not get us to Apotheosis any faster. Not a believer in Warcry unless you have stuff that you want on very specific turns. As for the energy potion, no. Poor rewards. Now, this is easily a regen potion fight. I have a lot of health that I need to get back. And this guy could really hose me on the way there. So I'm going to drink this straight away. Also going to be taking 21 straight away. Pommel, help me. Shrug, help me. Well, it's evolved because this guy gives you burns. I think I want to headbutt back that pommel strike. And get some healing going, please. Oh, that's right. With a magic flower, the regen potion does obscene healing, which is going to be very helpful in a situation like this. Thank you, Impervious. but I would really rather like to find Apotheosis to go with Impervious. That's not that's not what I want. That's also not what I want. One more try, Pommel Strike. Thank you, Boot. One more try, Shrug it off. Okay, it's not here. Right. Impervious it is. Inflame it is. I'll take 1 whole damage. Hey, there's Apotheosis, right when I'm not getting attacked. I'm not going to dual wield this Rampage, heavens no. Don't have much that I can dual wield here. But I don't think I want to dual wield my bites. It's going to clog up my deck. That said, I'm going to do it anyway. Bite. 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 There are the burns that now draw for us, kind of. This still does 20 damage thanks to the freaking Boot. Although you still hurt me. Hurt me less, please. Tough. I already have 2 feeds. I'm not going to be saddened by losing this one. And get that Boot value in. Never seen a Boot this strong. Boot to the head indeed. Alright, the healing power of the regen potion is starting to wane. The fact that I've been burning through it so haphazardly does not speak well to what I'm achieving here. Let's just try to stop taking obscene damage, shall we? I want to get as much value out of that regen as I can. Yeah, notice there the Boot did not increase the Mercury Hourglass damage from 1 to 3. It's not that benevolent. I could kill you, but my goal isn't to kill you. My goal is to survive. Because I could dual wield the Sword Boomerang and kill you with a freaking Boot. That said, we can only rest here, so there's no point in trying to drag this out. Let's disrespect him. The Boot strikes again. Blood Vial. Okay, well, if there's one thing we didn't need, it's more healing. Bloodletting. Gain energy, but energy isn't draw. Lose health, gain strength. Ooh. Ooh. That's a lot of strength. Also, that 1 hit point is 3 block. Give me Rupture. Alright, we already gave up the, what was it, Toy Ornithopter in favor of the key. Just don't be Strike Dummy, don't be Juzu Bracelet, and don't, for the love of God, be the Darkstone Puriat. Very acceptable Horn Cleat. Turn 2, 14 block. Yoink. This is, in my opinion, the best of the 3 boat relics. There's Anchor, Cleat, and Wheel. They give increasing block depending on which turn. And this is the middle one. I always reckon turn 2 is when you want that block. Alright, we're forced to rest. Overhealing. What a tragedy. And now, with absurd amounts of money, we hit up the Merchant. Not only that, we can remove for only 50 gold. Ice cream, ice cream, ice cream, ice cream. Another Rupture. Shrug it off is always welcome. Power through is welcome. Oh my, I could spend a lot of money here. The Orrery for even more cards. A bajillion healing in a bottle. Ice cream is a no-brainer. I disagree. The ice cream is good, but it's very expensive, and we didn't take that bloodletting. If I had taken the bloodletting, yes. As it stands, no. What I should do is go Orrery, and if Orrery has things like Seeing Red and bloodletting, then pivot into ice cream. If it does not, power through, shrug, rupture, remove. Bear in mind we can get all of these for less than the cost of that ice cream. If you don't have energy problems, ice cream doesn't do much. You mean energy overproduction, right? I think the easiest thing to do is take the orrery and see what's what. 5 card rewards could really change everything here. So give me these, please. Yeah, I'll take brutality. We need draw. We need draw badly. The upgrade will never take effect. Alright, we're taking brutality. We're taking that True Grit Plus. We're not taking another Inflamed. We're not taking any of this. Yeah, we're taking Limit Break. Limit Break. Limit Break, True Grit, Brutality. Thank you kindly. Alright, what are we getting rid of here? Might be time to say goodbye to that Rampage. It's really not our strategy at all. It doesn't heal us like a bite, it doesn't manipulate the deck like a headbutt, it doesn't draw like Pommel Strike, and it doesn't debuff like Uppercut. This Rampage was a poor choice. And I think my main issue is, with Clad, it's very hard to make Rampage work on A20. You don't have the time to keep fetching Rampage, because you don't have Hologram like Defect does. In order to play a card twice within one same run of your deck, you have to headbutt, then draw, with either a Shrug or a Pommel Strike, and that's already 2 energy on the headbutting and the Pommel Striking or Shrugging. But yeah, Rampage, I'm sorry to say, you have not performed, even though... Yeah, it feels bad to take a card and then get rid of it, but yeah, it has to go. Goodbye. We still have the money for ice cream, but we didn't get the ice cream card, so I think it's second Rupture, Shrug it off, power through. Basically, to make Rampage work, if you make Rampage work, your deck is strong enough to win. Yeah, no regen potion. I'm looking at it, but it could certainly heal pretty heavily in the heart fight. Yeah, there is Cultist Potion. Gives 2 Ritual. Now that's insane, but we already have Strength Gain. Of course, we need to play the Strength Gain, but 30% potion chance? No, if we need another potion, we can buy one in Act 4. What we have right now will surely get us at least that far. I would have picked Armaments to upgrade the cards in my hand, but why would we ever take an Armaments when we have Apotheosis? Armaments is a substandard block card. The upgrading is good if you don't have Apotheosis, and we have Apotheosis. I'm not sold on the ice cream, sorry to say. It's power through, Shrug, and Rupture. Yoink. Keep some money for Act 4. Whenever we take cards, by the way, we make money on Ceramic Fish, so we actually made even more money out of that. Someone's still saying take the Ritual. No, I will not. Might regret it, but I might not. Alright, we're fighting Tangela. This could hurt. Hey, you'd think Brutality was pre-upgraded. Please don't curse me. Okay, that's perfectly acceptable. I'm not going to hit you again because you might curse me, and I'm not up for curses here. Alright, now we get plenty of block out of nowhere. We hurt ourselves to hurt our enemies. And then we figure how best to do your noggin in. Gain a bajillion strength. We already block this. I don't see a reason to do anything this turn. Even biting seems like a poor option, because you could hit me harder, or you could try and curse me. And I'm not up for either. Shame we didn't take ice cream. Sword Boomerang isn't so good against Writhing Mass, because that Malleable will give it increasing block each turn. That is the curse we must prevent. And where'd you get that 13 block from? Not going to play Limit Break until it is giving us obscene amounts. Better options, please. That's not better. Not that, please. That's fine. Exhaust the Evolve. We're not going to get statuses here. Well, we could. Exhaust it anyway. Thanks for the free healing, the free strength, the free everything. Also the 13x3. Apotheosis. What are you going to do if I headbutt you? Or should I focus on blocking this? I can block this, so I should. Do I even want to draw more? Possibly. Offering, you say? I'm alright taking even more damage. I can always bite these things back. But my hand is full. Yeah, I'm not really taking any damage here, so I think it's just inflame, inflame. I do not fear what you offer me. We'll be super strong, and then we're just going to eat this thing to death. Don't want to risk hitting you because 18's easy to block. The way I see it, if you can block this thing, don't risk doing anything else. Although I do want some healing back. Now we're fine. I'm hurting myself a bit with this rupturing, though. Makes me wish I had something like tungsten rod. Right, yeah, this is something I'm going to bite into, though. Don't be doing what you're doing now. It's not much better, but that's what Impervious is for. Although, what's in the box? 8 and 8, 16 on that, brings me to 30. I can also True Grit and save the Impervious for later. Splendid. Wouldn't Tungsten block the strength gain? It blocks the strength gain from Rupture. But it wouldn't block the Brutality. The draw from Brutality, that is. Anyway, there's my feed, but... there's my Limit Break. Double my strength to ungodly amounts. Maybe I should just eat you rather than biting anything back right now. That's actually insufficient. It's cute, but it's insufficient. There's another feed coming my way. But let's not be risking anything here. Yeah, dual wielding the feed only gives me 2 energy to play my feeds, and they still wouldn't kill. I was thinking, why am I dealing so little damage? It's because I'm weakened, of course. I might draw something that helps me out with that. Nothing comes to mind, though. Hello, Uppercut. There we go. Just keep me weak, keep me vuln, it seems. Now I can do you in. I can just bite, and feed. Gets me some health back, gets me the full course. Delicious Tangela. Full health, extra health from feeding. Life is good. Is it good enough for another Shrug It Off? The way I see it, there are almost no such thing as too many Shrug It Offs get in here. Especially when they're all Shrug It Off pluses. Although they do... I'm almost at the point where I could agree with a Corruption. Yeah, I've got quite a lot more skills these days. Of course, I'd need to find the Corruption. Alright, Brutality Faux Show. What do we get? What else do we get? Don't want to risk this being Apotheosis, so I'm not going to play it. Drawing Apotheosis without the energy to play it is unacceptable. Wouldn't have been, it would have been in Flame. Not what I'm looking for. Still not what I'm looking for. Burning Pact draws faster. Still no sign of Apotheosis. Boy, I wish I'd found a bottle for that thing. That does a lot of damage. Too much to turn down, really. Could be a troublesome fight, because if we wear out his countdown, he starts doing incredible amounts of damage. Huh. Incredible damage, you say? There's no draw here. How did this happen? This fight's going to get out of hand. I can feel it. Apo sitting very comfortably in its favorite place, the bottom of the deck, whilst I'm staring down this large incoming damage. Pommel Strike has a 1 in 3 chance of netting it for me. Headbutting Burning Pact gives me a 1 in 1 chance of getting it, but then I can't really do anything useful. Not that I can really block currently. It hurts. It hurts a lot. There you are, Apo. Still a little painful, but, you know, we got there in the end. In the end. Why are you still here? I wonder that as well. Now he's going to do 5 more damage each turn until we deal with him, and we're not doing a good job of dealing with him. Far from it. Sword Boomerang's certainly starting to really do stuff these days, which is nice. What's in the box? What's in the other box? Not what I'm looking for. Well, there's Limit Break. Probably at the point where I just need to Limit Break and start destroying this fool. Right, what's Sword Boomerang going to do anyway? 3, 26, 29, 4 times, plus 20%. I could shrug off into that, but I don't think that's enough, is it? It's not going to be 230 damage, is it? No. However, if I uppercut you, I'll at least give you weakness, and definitely kill you with it next turn. Should have headbutted Limit Break and drawn it. Still wouldn't have ended the fight this turn, and currently with this setup I should end the fight next turn. Sword Boomerang on this fool whilst he's vulnerable should take care of matters. It's a lot of damage to take though. Fortunately, we have to rest before doing Udeka anyway, so it's not that big of a deal. Ooh, extra energy. Oh, damn. Oh, well, at least I can block a little better. Yeah, not like you healed tons. If only I healed tons, wouldn't life be better? Yeah, so you are exceptionally dead. Let's take a bite out of crime first. Any more bites? I kind of got rid of my bites earlier, didn't I? Hey, Bite is back. Peace Pipe. Well, we don't have to rest before doing Udeka. We could toke a card. Heavy Blade is back. Oh my, at the 11th hour, Heavy Blade is back. Get in here, Heavy Blade. Ah, sweet. Guaranteed Relic. Medium-sized Relic. Ah! You were on my very short list of relics I didn't want to see. Oh well. It's slightly better than nothing. Okay. Resting is a staggering 38 health. Since we take a lot of damage, we do heal, but we also take a lot of damage. I think that is more valuable to me than getting rid of... What would I even get rid of? Probably another bite, so no, we rest. Could have had the toy ornithopter, could have indeed. Think of all the healing that would have been. For all these double strength potions I'm not using. I think I've used 1 potion since I got Sacred Bark, maybe 2. I used regen and attack potion. Alright, Donu Deka plus 1 other. I hope the 1 other is not the awakened one, because I have a lot of powers. Apotheosis for once rises to the top like the cream on the hot chocolate. Unfortunately, it doesn't do too much for me here, but it'll do something. Get the Apo down. Draw me some cards, please. Well, those are cards. How about some other cards? Mm-hmm. Sure. Should focus more on winning the fight rather than trying to do some fancy crap. Your feared minty donut and cheese cube. Ugh, imagine eating those together. Limit break, this is not where we need you. I'm not about to throw you away. Ah, brutality, this is where we need you. I want that extra draw. I want that extra strength. Limit break now can be used, because it doesn't exhaust since it's upgraded. I have no additional draw, so let's just get that down for now. 44 damage is hard to turn down. Taking less damage is also nice, but no, it's good enough. Also increases Nunchaku. Also happy flower value. Strength value. Actual block. Sweet. I think we know what's happening here. Headbutt my limit break. Shrug into breaking all of my limits. Take a bite at a crime and take 9 points of damage. Why contain it? The Donu must die. Breaking through his pathetic plated armor with my hourglass. Hello, Heavy Blade. So nice to see you. You almost kill. But not quite. What are we drawing next turn? Headbutting into this is quite possible, so I'm going to take out Deka, funnily enough. There was no killing Donu there, but there is a good chance of killing Deka right now, because I can... Don't get fancy with dual wield. Ah, damn, Impervious was there. I should have... Ah, well, never mind. Yes, please, come back to me... Heaviest of Blades. And I mean, really, come back to me. Blep. Well now, it's just you and me, giant minty donut, and I am really peckish after what I did to your friend. Really very peckish indeed. There's not a ton of healing I can get out of this pathetic donut, but I'll get what I can. Gotta be careful though, I don't want to take this 21 by 2. Thankfully the extra draw helps me out here. You're dead to Sword Boomerang. Can we do anything better than that? Yes, we can. Oh, yes, we can. Chomp. And significantly bigger chomp. Lovely jubbly. 93 health, and that's not anywhere near full health going into the second of the Act 3 bosses. Flip a coin. Is it Awakened One? Is it the Chosen One? It is the Chosen One. I'm in trouble. I play a lot of powers, and he will punish me greatly for playing powers. So I have to ask myself, which powers, if any, do I play? Yeah, how much healing has Magic Flower done for us? 90? Madness. This is a terrible draw for the turn 1 vulnerable. I think we just play the powers and we outscale the Awakened One. He does hit like a truck, though. Especially his multi-attack. But I need some initial strength in order for Limit Break to help. However, just 1 or 2 Inflamed, and then I can get the rest of my strength through Limit Break. That's what I'm thinking. I'll do that. I won't play Brutality. It doesn't seem right. I'll just get my feed done immediately. I think hanging on to this is a fool's errand. That'll do. Yeah, Fairy is fine, but I don't want to use the Fairy here. I want to keep the Fairy for the Heart. Heart is always scary. Oh, hello, Feed. Nice to see you again. 11 and 14. What does that add up to? I can't quite calculate. Don't think I want to do a low-level Inflamed, though. Caw-caw! What a shame. Impervious now? Impervious only blocks an additional not much. I'm going to hold it on for a much scarier part of the fight. Yes, that was the joke, Planet. Glad we all got it and had a good laugh. Help me, Shrug. Help me harder, Shrug. Ugh. Well, this is not the happy turn I was looking for. At least all that burning gives me extra blocking. Heavy Blade is asking me why I don't have that much strength. Where the hell's Apotheosis? It came to the top once and it says, right, that's it. That's it for me coming up top. I've had enough. Ah. Ah. Alright, this fight is well under control. Sure, he hurts, but, you know, I hurt harder. At times. Ah, see there, that's what I'm looking for. That's also what I'm looking for. Double my strength. Headbutt, doubling my strength. No draw here, but that's okay. Actually, there is draw. Not only that... Sorry, Feed. I must become ever stronger. Yeah, I'm just trying to get this fight under my belt. I don't mind taking a bit more damage. Because now, this guy is super duper duper dead. I mean, it could be more dead. Then again, so could I. What's in the box? Ooh. If I had my block game more secured, I could actually just eat the Awakened One to full health, but we'll get 75% of our missing health back as we go into Act 4, and we are almost forced to rest. Anyway, let's just try not to use the Fairy. That's pretty important. Got Impervious if I need it here. Don't need it here. No, not yet, Brutality. Don't want to strengthen him anymore right now. Yeah, I have Peace Pipe, but I think I'd rather rest than get rid of one of my cards. Currently, at least. Ooh. Thank you, Power Through. I should have inflamed, shouldn't I? Oh well. Oh, and there's Headbutt again. There's a slight problem with this. I can't headbutt it back. But there's sword boomerang. Alright, here's what happens. Headbutt. Ridiculous. Headbutt that. Oh, he's already dead. Oh, Christ. Oh, I feel bad now. I'm sorry, man. I did not intend for it to go this way. What's in the box? Huh. Almost a problem. I'm gonna have to block this. Dual wielding the bites isn't good enough. Hold on. Yeah, hold that thought. Bye-bye, Awakened One. Fairy preserved. Other potions preserved. The heart trembling. You ready your boomerangs. You deal 2,214 didgeridoos. Have I been here before? It's been so long with the Ironclad. Yeah, I couldn't headbutt the heavy blade because you cannot attack the Awakened One when it is evolving. You give it that Dragon Ball Z treatment of, oh no, Frieza's getting even stronger. We better not attack while he's vulnerable. That wouldn't be sporting. Okay, 22 health is enough for me to want to rest up, unless there's a card that really has to go. Currently, all my cards serve a reasonably good purpose. At best, I'd get rid of a bite, but not over resting. Full health. 243 dollary-doos is quite a lot for Act 4. Let's hope the merchant has something good for me. Like Frozen Eye, like Bag of Prep, like another limit break. On sale, no less. We are one coin short of getting both the eye and the limit break. We're also short on getting the Bag of Preparation with the limit break. Dark Shackles, very good for the heart. But with my health and my fairy, my main strategy is just kill the heart. What is block? We don't care. Just gain the strength and kill the freaking heart. Yeah, Fiend Fire is crazy damage, but the heart has invulnerability 200, so I can't deal more than 200 in a turn, no matter how strong I am. And generally speaking, I don't have cards that I particularly want to burn, do I? Nor do I draw tons. Oh, good point. Buying the limit break gives us the extra money courtesy of the ceramic fish to purchase the Frozen Eye. That's a pretty big deal. Too big to pass up. We're going in. Thank you, merchant. I was talking about buying a potion off of you, but no. Okay, have at. Bag of Marbles doing its nothing. Very rude Spire Spear coming in with its turn 1 attack, but Apotheosis once again comes to the top to bless me with fully upgraded everything. Otherwise, the allotment here kind of stinks. It's Apotheosis. No strength gain is a bit of a sucker here. But there's Offering. If I can get down to Offering, you'll draw 3. 2 shrugs gets me to the Offering. Then I think we Offering our way into Evolve. I need that Evolve for the next turn because it gives me 2 burns. That will allow me to get further down the deck. However, it doesn't deal with the problem, and the problem is this thing hitting me for a lot of damage. Which mod shows the next cards? That is Minty Spire. Minty Spire shows you your draw worth of cards here if you have Frozen Eye. Because otherwise you have to keep opening this menu to check your draw, and that's no fun, so just keep it here. Right, so it's Apotheosis Burning Pact. Shrug it off, offering. Then I'll have 3 energy to do stuff. And feed goes bye-bye, I think, because the sword boomerang will scale up, the feed will not. Plus we have another feed if we really want it. Hold on to that Impervious and see if I can headbutt it next turn. Yeah, there's my headbutt. But I won't have headbutt next turn, because we're going to get all the way here. We won't get another headbutt for it. And it won't be in my discard pile. You should power through first. Well, I don't plan on playing that Impervious right now, not when we already have the block for this turn solved, but I need to make sure next turn doesn't suck. Because next turn can super suck. Meow. Alright, that evolve must be played, or else next turn is horrible. Could bring the Burning Pact up with a headbutt. That's pretty good. That way Burning Pact burns a burn and draws me yet further down. Yeah, limit break gives me 1 strength. Better than not having 1 strength, but I'm not about to headbutt limit break when I'm going from 1 to 2 to 4. That's child's play in a fight like this. There's of course the colorless potion, but I think I'll save that for next turn if the next turn goes south. Don't want to play the... Well, wounds are good for me, aren't they? Wounds are now 2 draw. Yeah, not draw when I get them though, only draws when I draw them, so putting them in my hand doesn't let me draw. Could also put the Shrug in, but I think I'd rather have Burning Pact. So let me think. Next turn, we get 2 burns, Ascender's Bane, Brutality, Defend. God, that's awful. We'll put the Burning Pact in here, we suddenly draw 3 bites. That's also bad. When does the good stuff happen? Because not next turn is the answer. I shouldn't have advanced my hand, I should have done that next turn. Oh well, that's hindsight for you. Might be going for the colorless potion. Maybe headbutt a block option instead, like power through. Oh yeah, of course, the evolve. I forgot about the evolve, didn't I? The evolve draws da-da-da-da. Oh no, this thing is here. So burn, burn, Burning Pact, Ascender's Bane, Brutality, Defend, Bite, 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 Burning Pact, gets rid of one of the burns, and then we draw... We'll only draw 2, I think, because I won't have space in my hand unless I play one of these things. But it still gets us Rupture and Flame Uppercut. That's not block, and it doesn't get us out of the situation. But nothing really does. All the block is right here, where I should not have drawn it, and I should have thought about that before drawing into it. Might just have to eat it, though. Sometimes you just gotta take that big fat stack of damage. And this is looking like one of those times. Wish I had my headbutt next turn to draw into. Headbutt to set up next turn, yeah, but set it up with what? A Shrug just to block a little better? Maybe the power through to block better. Yeah, I think that's my best bet. Need block badly. And that is block. It's not very good draw, but it's something. We're already full block. I shouldn't even consider that. I don't want to spin around with a sword boomerang, though, so this is about the only option I have. That was a sad turn. Oh well, it's only going to get sadder. Those are the burns. They go on top of your pile at Ascension 18, I believe it is. Okay, well, thankfully Horned Cleat is coming in to help, so we do actually full block, much to my surprise. Power through, defend, or else the burns hurt us, and then I can just start biting the ever-loving crap out of you. Alright, that's the worst turn in this fight, and we managed to get through it. Unfortunately, we didn't advance the fight very well. And now Spire Shield wants a piece of me. Inflame, Limit Break, Pommel Strike into him. That draws me cards that I don't really make good use of, though. But I need to advance this fight. Need to turn around to him as well. There's an idea of uppercutting him to strip away the last of his artifact. I don't think it's a very good idea, though. But I need to work on my strength gain. There we go. Ow! Ow! Good thing we have all this healing somewhere. If I kill the Spire Spear, I might be able to eat this the shield. As in, bite him up for loads of health, but that could be a tall order. I think I need to double my strength, though. That's the thing, if I strengthen up, then that's not an option. Might have to just go into the heart with reduced health. So I am thinking about headbutting the Limit Break and shrugging into it. You're the one that needs to die. Suddenly feeling quite strong these days. Sadly, Heavy Blade isn't here. I am full blocking, kind of. These burns hurt a bit. Let's do something about that. Don't want to see those. We already have Brutality, so maybe let's rupture our way through that Brutality a touch, although... yeah, I need to advance this fight a bit. I need that Spire Spear dead very soon. Alright, I think I'm still here. I hope I'm still here. Been paying a lot of tax to Balaton lately. Although I suspect it's the router. I should really replace it. I even have a replacement. I just need to get around to setting it up. Where were we? Right, yes. Ouch. No, not so ouch. I think we have this one well under control. Spire Spear is dead this turn. I can Limit Break feed. Now it's the question, what do I do with the Spire Spear? I'd really like to get some health back after all this whole ordeal. Would really like. There is one burn here, but I already have block, courtesy of my self-forming clay. Were we always on turn 5? Last I heard was ow, ow. I think so. Bite, Limit Break, Feed, takes care of Spire Spear, and that's just me and Spire Spear. I want to get every bit of health back that I can as well. Nunchaku will hit off... in 2 strikes. Or 2 attacks, rather. Heal me up, Buttercup. Heal me up, Buttercup. Now it's just you and me. What do you even do? Every 3 turns it smashes me for 38. Whenever it blocks, that gives me a good opportunity to start biting into it, but if I can't consistently block, that becomes a problem. So I should probably be in a position to kill the thing whenever I can. I don't have any other feeds, do I? I think I used my existing feed. Oh yeah, all 3 feeds have been and gone, so no additional feeding off of you, but I would love to bite into you. Also got to remember that I am currently brutalitying away some of my own health each turn, so maybe better not to think like that. Maybe just go for the kill. I could kill you right now, even. Don't want to, though. Oh, my happy flower set up for next turn. Do I kill you next turn? No, but I don't die, thanks to Impervious. Unless I pummel strike through, and then I draw into my bite. Do I have block options? Yes, I do. Alright, but the pummel strike goes against me there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. But biting is good. He considers his options. He continues to consider his options. I do this. You have Evolve. Ah, that I do. Look at all that lovely draw. Look at all those lovely bites. Although I can't use them all. And bite you once with impunity. Also, got to increment my Nunchaku whenever possible. With that 40 incoming, knowing that I can kill you whenever tells me I want to drag this fight out. But Happy Flower is already where I want it, so let's just take our 3 and go. Chomp! Alright, 104. The Gremlin Horn is a useless relic for the heart fight. I really wish this game had more stringent requirements on when relics can appear. This is literally useless. There is no use for this thing at all. Oh well, guess I'll still take it. Drawing 6 cards in a potion is huge, though. Is this huge? Berserk is pretty sweet. If I play this when the heart is buffing, I get 1 more energy every turn for free. Body Slam is not the answer, but Berserk could help. I'll take that Berserk. Alright, let's go, heart. For the win, lobby. That is not a good time for Berserk. I could block the Berserk vulnerability and his vulnerability using this Ancient Potion. Might be worth the extra energy, might not. Where's Apotheosis? No. Okay, well, it's not quite at the bottom, but certainly in the bottom half of the deck. I don't have any draw here outside of the Offering, and the Offering doesn't draw me any draw. This is a little painful. The Swift Potion might be the right idea here. I need to get to Apotheosis as swiftly as possible. Colorless Potion for the chance of skill fishing. You know what? Colorless Potion for the chance of just Apotheosis at the very start. Whenever you apply debuff, they take 5 damage. Flash of Steel is just draw. Trip is vulnerability. These aren't great. Simply getting 2 draw out of the Flash of Steel is kind of worthwhile. Vulnerability is not really a consideration here. The heart will die to me strengthening up. It's just a case of surviving long enough to get that operational. Sadistic Nature is nothing. I really think it's Flash of Steel just to draw down my deck faster. That True Grit is not upgraded, so it will randomly burn one of these cards. That's quite unacceptable. Give me those flashes, please. Yeah, what I need to do right now is draw 25 cards as quickly as possible to get my Apotheosis on the go. Along the way, well, Impervious will keep me strong during The second... Well, no, not really. Ah, look, we have the hit points to tank the damage from his big hits. Yeah, all this because of no bottle lightnings. We saw no bottles at all, of course. Alright, pains me to play an offering currently, but I'm going to because I don't want True Grit to get rid of the offering. It'll get me the 3 cards, that's fine. Not like I had any fossilized helix to worry about. I don't really care which of these I lose. Maybe play Flash of Steel so I don't lose that. And there's an idea for Ancient potting and doing Berserk currently. I would not True Grit. I want some block though, and I want to thin out my deck so I can use my Swift Potion to get further down. You don't want to lose Berserk. Yeah, I could play Berserk though. I could just Ancient Potion, play Berserk, and I'll also block his vulnerability, and that'll be a big boost to me. I think it'll be worth it for the extra energy every turn. Let's do it. I'm not afraid. Also, every time he Beat of Deaths me, I get more self-forming clay stuff, so it's actually good to take Beat of Death. I shouldn't worry about defending. Could quite happily... Where's my brutality? Oh, it's smegging miles away. I don't think Rupture is the play here. I'm going to do 1 Flash of Steel. And bite you in the face to get some of this health back, if you don't mind. I do not want to exhaust the dual wield, that's for sure. You have 8 energy, yeah, and I have 6 additional cards that I can draw. 7. Alright. Go. Alright, feed being lost is fine. It's not relevant in this fight. I got space for all 6 of these cards. What are they going to be, by the way? Impervious, Shrug It Off, Sword Boomerang, Feed, Uppercut, Defend. Hey, the uppercuts... not good enough without Apotheosis, actually. It does extend the vulnerability, but I want the Weakened. With this, I can also Shrug into Headbutt, but that's the end of my draw. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 into Headbutt. Nothing else. However, I could dual wield the uppercut and smack him harder. The draw after that has some decent block. Alright, that's acceptable. That's certainly acceptable. Go! Even though I would love this Impervious going forward, I'll be frail anyway, so don't worry about it. So, dual wield uppercut and uppercut him twice. And think of all the block we're getting here as well. So he is weakened during one of his 2 big bang attacks. And we have a ton of block, which is not affected by frailty. Pretty good. But Apotheosis is a lot closer now. Could cause a Stushio, you don't say. Alright, there we go. Glad to get the extra energy for show. Ah, yes, of course, he adds extra nasties into my Deckland, but Burning Pact is still there. Also, I could... What's he doing right now, anyway? 33, I already block your hit. This is wonderful. Gotta work my way down to Apo, though. Out of here, Wound. Then again, Wounds draw for me, but I still want it. Slimed going away would be a happier occurrence, though. Pommel, Shrug It Off, True Grit, sure. Anything that gets me down my deck faster is good right now. True Grit Plus, I'll have you know. Bye-bye, Slimed. Would I want anything back? If it doesn't draw, then not really. Burning Pact draws. Burning Pact to burn draws me into Apotheosis. That's pretty good. No, it doesn't, because it's going to block me here. Gets me into Shrug, and Shrug gets Apotheosis. That's good then. Calculating. What is that? What pathetic hit is that? I won't even feel that. Alright. Burn the burn. Draw the Shrug. Apotheosis is online. Your days are numbered. Hey, I can limit break my limit break. Well, it's a thought. I want it to get with that inflame, though. There we go. Get the nunchuck as well, so I can limit break yet more. Now I have 4 that's going to double rather nicely. And I don't mind taking every one of these 15 hits. Why? Because my clay self-forms. Now I have all the block to play any amount of cards I want on this turn, and I fear no beat of death. That said, I don't really have cards to play, do I? I didn't get my evolve down. Alright, well, inflame. Break my limits. E my Volve, bite that bugger, and carry on. Not playing the Rupture before offering is really punishing now. Ah, true enough, I hadn't considered that. Oh, well. In comes 47, you say. Oh, you do say. I think I just play everything and try not to die. Brutality, inflame. More inflame. Bite. Hell, it's a net benefit. Get his feet out of my face as well. Alright, keep moving. Keep grooving. Ouch. Okay, that's a bit more of an ouch. Thank God Impervious is here. The deck has been reshuffled. The game is afoot. It's got to be Impervious. There's no way I'm taking that multi-hit here. The earlier one was fun and funny. This one less so. Alright, let's get our block game operational, shall we? We are no longer frail. We can draw some cool things. I like cool things. I also like healing a bit. There's my limit break. I want that. Oh, not one. I can draw 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's not enough to get me to limit break, but it does get me to good places down the line. But 7 hit points. 6 vaginas. I don't want to be caught in a stooshy here. Keep it moving, keep it moving, keep it healing a little bit. Easiest extra block of my life. Now we can break some limits. That's a nice heavy blade, but imagine a nicer heavy blade. It's a shame we got our 2 massively heavy-hitting cards right now, but still. Double up. Bonk. We have Headbutt and Shrug It Off next turn. Well, that's just peachy keen, isn't it? It's actually a net benefit for me to bite into this guy right now. I heal more than I take by a long shot. Should have dual-wielded one, actually. Really should have. Alright, this is okay. 6 by 15. Actually, that is a real concern. Not a fake concern, a very real concern. I might be dead. Ooh, that hurts. Uppercut, headbutt, shrug, uppercut. Yeah, I don't have the energy to do that. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 out of 5. I think I just need to block as much as I can, or bring back something else that changes the situation. Because, yeah, I can't kill him, thanks to his invulnerability. No, I think we'll be fine, right? Believe that we'll be fine. I believe we'll be fine. I still believe that we'll be fine. Shrug. Shrug. Uppercut. Headbutt. Heavy blade. Bring it on. Ouch! Was never afraid, not even once. Easy peasy. Card game for children. When's the Yu-Gi-Oh run? Yeah, that multi-hit caught me by surprise. 6x15. I should have expected it. But the fairy with the sacred bark and magic flower combo kept me alive there. Not to mention my astoundingly high hit points. Everything came together pretty well there. Very shaky in Act 2. The relics sucked, the cards sucked, but in Act 3 we turned everything around. Good usage of our money. That orrery was rather nice. The end. Yeah, the less said about the final relics, the better. Especially that gremlin horn and the voodoo doll. No cards toked. No cards drawn. No energy gained. Sadder than sad, man. I tell you who's extra sad, though. Joseph Stalling, because he was a member of the Losers Lobby. Oh, sorry, the Lose Lobby. I get the two mixed up oh so often. Whilst you can admire how jaw-droppingly great that run was, I will set to making sure that the Win Lobby get their just desserts. Choose prediction outcome. Do we slay the heart today? It is still today. And yes, I am anal enough about that. If it were tomorrow, this would be a no. But it is not, so it is yes. Choose the outcome of course, for slaying that heart, and give the 1.9 million channel points where they belong. And of course, what's the point in giving out channel points if we don't appreciate the winners and discern them from the useless, ugly, hideous, balding losers? Let's get the prediction screen up, shall we? There we go. Look at these handsome Herculean exemplars. Rohan, Attel Winner, Frozen Kaiser, Spectre, Ubiquitous 1984, Neverheart, Chumro, Aether, Peon, and Warble. They're so rich. And like all rich people, inherently good looking. What about the smelly peasants down here? The smelly, pointless plebes, led by the Baron of Wealth Inequality, Von Own, Shadow, Unbug, Joseph, and some other people that we shouldn't even name, because they're just so bloody useless. Why are they even here? Get out of here. Alright, that was a damn good run, and I think we'll leave it at that, because it feels so good. And if it feels right, why change it? What a run. Always count on the Iron Chad for a good time. He certainly feels more flexible than them all. The only thing that really bothers me about this run, and I was really feeling towards the end of Act 2 that we were not going to make it, was that it didn't do anything. At the final hour, we managed to squeeze this into a strength build. Sword Boomerang, the return of Heavy Blade, and of course the... Oh god, since we didn't really upgrade anything, it's hard to tell them here, but those limit breaks. I believe we got one out of the Orrery. Will it show us that? I think it should show on the merchant here. Yeah, there we go. Oh, it wasn't out of you. Shrug it off, Heavy Blade, Voodoo Doll. Not picking up on where we got our second... Oh, well, we got it. So, oh, hold on, I just saw it there. We paid for that limit break. Okay, so we actually had to pivot into that with the power of money. The Apotheosis was pivotal. The Apotheosis was right at the start. I wouldn't exactly call that pivotal. If we hadn't picked that Apotheosis, we would have done other things, and it means we wouldn't have been bending over backwards wherever possible to get to the Apotheosis. We could have done other things. What those other things would have been, we'll never know, because we made our choices based on that. But yes, early Apotheosis can really define a run, and just about every encounter we had, the question was, where's Apotheosis? How do we play Apotheosis? And now that we've played Apotheosis, how do we go about eating our enemies? I suppose the real build was the healing build. Slay the Spire is not a game where it is easy to recover from damage. Ironclad is about the only character that can get it reasonably easily thanks to starting off with Burning Blood, but Burning Blood was the least of our concerns. The bites, the magical flower, the potions, the massive regen. I don't know how much damage we took across this entire fight, but some of these were really painful. 20 damage off of Lagavulin, 15 damage off of Lagavulin, 6 off of you, 15 off of Sentries, 10 damage off of Slime Boss, 33 in our first encounter in Act 2, then another 24 off the Altar, 11 off the Muggers, 6... This would have killed so many other runs so fast, even a regular Ironclad run. See, we've already died in Act 2 by the Book of Stabbing, with an additional 26 coming in there. 35 off the Snake Plant. 35 off of the Chump. 16, 15. Yeah, we took damage every bleeding fight. Reptomancer did 53. Transient did 71. Nemesis did 44, and that's where we healed with our regen potion. Writhing Mass 23. Giant Head did 79. That kills every character. 53 to Donudeka, 86 to Awakened One. I don't think I've ever taken so much damage in a run and lived. How much did the Heart do? 194 damage. I think that kills every character. Like all of them together. But our Ironclad stands tall. Used damn near everything we had. But it was a good run. What a fun game. Somebody was once asking me, perhaps a little accusingly, why I keep coming back to this game. I really feel like it's almost infinitely replayable. No two runs are the same, even if you do a same basic synergy. Like always going for a poison build, for example. Those poison builds will be different because of the relics you get, the auxiliary cards that you get, the plays that you have, and it's very meaningfully different. This game is very, very well tuned. And I believe the reason it's well tuned is because the developers don't really go by the feedback of the fans, they go by the feedback of the numbers. So they look at how well cards and relics perform, and then tune accordingly. Which is pretty good. Pretty damn good. You know, players don't know what they want. That said, I still think that Darkstone Periette shouldn't be so crap. And that freaking boot. Did the boot do anything? The boot did a staggering 75 damage. I beg your pardon. I think most, if not all of that, was to Nemesis during its intangible forms. To be fair, that did win the fight. What happened with Clash? It probably performs well on lower Ascension, but this card alone stops Clash from being competitive. There is no escape from Ascender's Bane. Unless you luckily get something like Blue Candle, you are just out of luck with playing the Clash. Gotta hand it to Sword Boomerang and the Heavy Blade, though. We turned down both of these cards, only for them to come back when they were useful. But I stand by those decisions. I can't take a card just because it might be useful someday. I have to take cards that get me through. I took Evolve because there was Slime Boss. I took Strength Gain because there was the Champ. Piddled myself thinking about Act 3. Anyway, this is just me patting myself on the back, making these baffling choices suddenly seem so sensible in hindsight. As I often like to plug during these, I might love playing Slay the Spire, but I really love watching Slay the Spire. If you're here in this community and you play the game as well, let me know. I'd love to watch. Then I can be the armchair general and say, oh, you should have played Rupture before you played Offering. Could have been pivotal. Pivotal. Call everything pivotal. Alright, I'm just ranting and raving. That means it's time for Din-Dins. Cheers for joining, and until I'm back with more streams, and I don't know when that is. My time is a bit in flux for the next few weeks, so bear with me there. Until I am back, it is a cheers and a cheerio.